Everything's placed, so let's find out. There we go. All right, yeah, you and I look pretty good. I'm very happy.
I'll also realized on top of the fact that I had to update my drivers, I
Hmm.
still had my PNG reactive image set to the Final Fantasy version that I have.
Ooh!
So I'm like, oh, I gotta put that back to normal.
No, it'd be Final Fantasy. Hi, everybody. We're here tonight to do an OC drawing stream. If you haven't been here before, uh, that means that you've submitted, hopefully, art to the OC Stream Drop channel, and we're going to use that as references and draw some of those tonight. Um, we usually try and prioritize people watching our stream tonight. Um, so if you hear, that's a good sign. There also, as we're trying to put a little bit more care into these, there's less art probably going to be drawn tonight, depending. But it means that your OCs will look really nice. And
Yeah.
yeah. And if we don't draw them tonight, we'll draw them next time.
I like seeing how many people use Hero Forge to make their OCs. That's very smart.
Yeah. And like, uh, oh gosh. I have a couple here forges that I love that they added the color thing now.
Yeah.
That I really want to like eventually actually get made and send to myself. Also, we got some redeemed stretch and redeemed hydrate. So Hugo, also Hugo's here with me today.
Yes, that is me.
So if I haven't
Where's my
already,
drink? I
basic,
know I brought my drink with me. Where did it go?
yeah, you better take a sippy.
I have
Um,
a cur I have a cursed drink with me today
what
because it's
is
Pepsi Peeps flavored Pepsi.
Peeps?
Peeps. I
I'm
found it randomly at the grocery store. Did not know it existed until I saw it.
okay. Wait, so wait, I just want to make sure I'm hearing you. It's it. Are you saying P as in Peter, E as in Peter, S as in Sam?
Yes, like the
Peeps, like the
marshmallows.
marshmallow. Oh my god. Oh,
It's not
that's
bad. It's actually pretty subtle taste. It literally just tastes like they took a piece of like Peep and dissolved it in the soda. That's what
oh,
it tastes
that's
like.
bizarre. Um, so as far as oh my god, I want to try it. That sounds so weird.
Yeah,
As far as
check
yeah,
local supermarkets. My local supermarket is who had it. So
I love finding out like in my local like the bodega across the street from me, they'll sometimes have odd drinks. I love finding out what the hell they got. Uh, so today in the chat I see let's see, I saw Bits, Snake, Iconic, Decruise, Crusher Cannon. Also, the three of you all use purple, which is really funny. Makes it hard to differentiate, but like, please use whatever colors you
it's
want.
it's the best color, and if I were to type in there, you'd see purple come up for me as well because that's my default color on Twitch.
I would love to start a poll. Like, what is your like? What color do you use for your for chat? Like, what do you prefer for chat? Just so I like know. Hugo, going through and Snake's the one green one. Um, going through what we have submitted, what hasn't already been drawn yet. Is there anybody's OC here that catches your eye? We
So
have,
there's a bunch. There's
yeah,
so much, and I'm like, it's hard to go through because there's also some chatting in there. So I'm like trying to
yeah. I
pass
know.
through that.
I was thinking maybe I'm gonna come up with like another way where I have one where nobody else but me can submit, and I just like write the bare bones.
That'd probably be a good idea.
Yeah, it's a work in progress. I'm gonna clean it up a
Yeah.
little bit. Also, we have a new follow from Mr. Honey with also a first time chat saying Orange all the way. Yeah. So what are we submitting? So tonight, the way to submit an OC is you actually do it through my Discord. There is a hold on a minute. There's the link there that should get you there. Um, and there's a section. I know it's a little confusing. I'm working on making things more coherent, adding some channels. Work in progress. It's near the bottom, original characters hub. It says OC stream drop. You put it in there. There's a chance that we'll get to drawing it tonight. Um, Crusher Cannon says I replied to my message with a pic of Kinsey. I did see that. I know you've been wanting to get that one drawn for a while. So honestly, let's see. You
I
go.
pulled up
Yeah.
um it's one of Snake's OCs.
Okay. Yeah.
We got Alistair Booker.
And I'll
Because
probably
again,
do.
I'm like, oh my god, using Hero Forge is such a great idea.
It's very clear. I also like it when it's like the 3D one. You can like spin it. It's like when they give you the actual like link to
Oh
it, I
yeah,
think.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna draw. I am gonna draw Kinsey, I think, first because I know that Crusher's been waiting for a while. Um, so yeah,
On
let's
tab.
go for that. Um, and these, I know I haven't really been posting like art that I've been drawing on the stream on my Twitter because it just kind of became a lot and felt very cluttered. I will be posting the OCs to Twitter because it's a once in a while thing, and
Yeah.
if it's all right with people, I'll tag you. What should Kinsey be doing?
I love it, Mr. Honey. So I submit something for free, and you just draw it for free. It's a miracle Twitch has so many masochistic artists. True.
It's true.
We just out here drawing for free.
Yep, and also we got a redeemed banana speech for 3 minutes, so the timer is now on. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, oh my God, Hugo, what have you been up to lately, Nya?
I've been doing the same stuff I generally do, yeah, which is mostly play Final Fantasy. Yeah,
Are there any cat girls in your Final Fantasy game, Nya?
there are, yeah. There's cat girls and cat boys, yeah, and I play as a cat boy, so yeah.
Oh, I love a good cat boy in a good game, yeah. I might do that eventually if I ever do Final Fantasy, yeah, or would it be Final Fantasy?
Final Fantasy. Well, this
um,
is specifically Final Fantasy 14
mm,
has cat boys and cat girls, yeah. Final Fantasy 11 has cat girls, yeah.
ooh.
Um, I don't remember if any of the other ones have that species, yeah. There are lion-esque boys in Final Fantasy 10, yeah, and 10 too, yeah.
I love me a good cat boy now.
Yeah.
Oh, so we got another hydrate. Yeah. You gotta, what is it? Lap the water ball. Talking like cat speech. Meow. Also, Crusher, I do see the request for any chance you can draw her with more defined muscles and bahonkadongaroos. Uh, bahonkadongaroos. Let me try and say that a little faster. Nya. I will say, I'm trying to think. I'm not much of a. So I will apologize. I am not much of a. I believe she's based off of Dragon Ball. Um, I'm trying to think. I don't want to just do her in like kind of a basic pose. I'm trying to think if there's a better pose I can give her. Um, I'm thinking like just
Yeah.
just flexing muscles. That's the best I got.
It's a good
Um,
default. Yeah, are we still on the timer now?
you know what? Yeah, you got a minute. Yeah,
Okay. I
three
was like,
minutes of cat speech. Meow, meow, meow. I might try and do.
you zoomed in.
Did I zoom in?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Or did you
I
resize?
resized. I'm trying to think.
Okay.
Sometimes I wonder if I should do busts or a full thing because I feel like people come for like a full, but I'm also like sometimes maybe let's just like look at them a little closer, get a little bust in there.
It's a
You
little
know.
busty.
Okay, Crusher Cannon thinking, yeah, Rosie the Riveter. Let's go with that. Actually, I like that idea. Okay. I will say though, sometimes with like drawing on the iPad and drawing on this, I'm just like, give me the ability to make a perfect circle,
Yeah.
which it does sort of. I think you do technically have that option, but not in the way I'd prefer. Yeah. And so, let's look at this, Kinsey. Oh, and that is the timer. Yeah.
Sweet.
Sometimes I'm really good at coming up with good things for nyas, and sometimes I'm not. Here, wait, I'm looking up a Rosie the Riveter pose just so I make sure I get it right. The Riveter.
Now you get to see like my actual like slow going process of like structure. You don't normally get to see that in the doodle stream.
Yeah. Also in the dual stream, like I said, it's a little bit. We try and make a little bit more high quality art. We're taking a little bit more time with it. It's not. I want to say it's kind of in the middle between not quite commission quality worthy, but not like just a quick doodle and my lines don't connect.
My lines don't connect, and the color's not filling, etc., etc. I
Exactly. Like I try less holidays, if you're familiar with that term.
don't think so.
Oh, oh, and Iconic's apparently playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Look at that.
Wait, I can't remember.
And Crusher's playing Metal Gear Rising. You can't remember what? I'm
You
sorry.
know, I can't remember which game Master Duel is. I have a friend of mine who voices a more recent Yu-Gi-Oh character that I think is in one of the
Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh games, but I don't know if that's the one.
Ooh. Yeah, let us know if you remember.
Yeah, I just don't remember the names of the characters because I've been out of the Yu-Gi-Oh game for since like the OG. I don't know what's going on
Oh,
anymore. I
then
know that at some point there were cards on bikes and they went to space and it's yeah.
oh, believe me, I only remember like the original Yu-Gi-Oh and then like was it Jaden Yu-Gi-Oh School?
Oh yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. I also watched that. But I feel like that can technically count as part of the original because the characters from the original show up in that too. So I think they're although maybe they show up in other ones too. I don't know.
I don't know. Like, wow, sorry, I just pulled like a fucking blank. We were talking about I'm so engrossed in this pose. Um Hugo, forgive me.
You're good. I get it.
Oh my god. I look over for 1 minute and everything I think about. Oh no, we were talking about Yu-Gi-Oh. Jeez Louises.
Yes.
Oh my god, my brain just like short circuited. Oi. Okay. So yeah, so there's Jaden, right? And then there's the original Yugi. And like I find okay, here's the thing I find kind of I don't know Yu-Gi-Oh well enough to really know if they do this or not. I feel like they would. But I feel because like they reference Yugi and other characters in the Jaden one.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why
Yeah.
I would count that as still part of the original because they're clearly
Yeah.
linked.
Exactly. And like it kind of reminds me of how Digimon, at least the first two seasons, and then Try, um, like are all part of the same like part, the universe.
Yeah.
And like, how do I put this? Um, I like when they do that, and like also Macross Frontier, like all the Macross series also build on one another. So I like when series do that are supposed to continue. I think Aquarion Age does it a little bit. Aquarion Age.
Yeah.
What am I doing here? I'm like, here, wait, I'm gonna flip her.
You
Oh,
gotta not focus too much on the sword. The sword is not like the apex of this.
give them like a what do you call it?
Ooh, what did I do
Like a
with that
stick for
handle?
now. I'm trying to think. That's what I'm doing wrong. I was looking at the Rosie the Riveter pose and like what do you call it? Like the wrong orientation. So I'm like, I don't know what the arm's supposed to be doing here.
I've had that. I did a parody of the Rose the Riveter drawing. Oh, I think I'm gonna sneeze.
Sneeze, Hugo, sneeze.
No, it's gone. Okay. I hate when that happens. But yeah, I did a parody of the Rosie the Riveter poster with Ida's mom,
Hmm. Oh,
and I was struggling because of the way that I had it was at a slightly different perspective, and I'm like, oh, my reference is incorrect.
exactly. Like gotta be careful. And I've got like 3 or 4 screens in front of me, and I'm like, is this like that part where you have to limit? Like there's so much going on right now that it's just overloading the brain. I think we've hit the limit. I have like 3, 4, 5 screens here. Um, Also, question from Mysterious Phoenix: do either of you have a favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card slash monster?
Um, Bullshot Dragon used to be my favorite. Um, I don't remember. Probably the Harpy Lady Sisters
Oh, they're so good.
because I really like the design.
I also really like Harpy's really good, and then also I think I've said this before, so this might not come as a surprise to you guys. Uh, the idol cards that I think are a little newer.
I haven't been keeping track, so if that's if that's new within the last couple of years, I've never seen them.
Yeah, yeah. They're not like expensive or anything. They have like different effects, different monsters and stuff like that. Um, I just think the art style is fucking cute and very different than what I expect of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and they're very fun. If you guys want, I don't. I wish I could remember what they're called. I used to like keep. a little thing of them. Like uh like I have pictures of them that I sent somebody once, and that's what I've been referencing. Hold on. Let's figure out this pose before we can do anything else. Come on, Rosie the Riveter, show me the way. I'm gonna draw over this probably to make it look better, but for now. Ugh. I like that your Hugo. I like that your sketch. I mean, obviously, it looks like how sketches should, but the first thing I think of at the sketch level is a
Yeah.
basketball.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, my for I think the best thing I ever learned from this one YouTube tutorialist is like the way that you do the head shape is to just kind of like round it out and divide it into threes the long way because then it gives you where to put the eyes.
Hmm,
It gives you a guideline for the eyebrows and for the hairline. And then like you put the rest down there for like the chin and then the guideline is like the nose and the mouth.
makes sense.
It's been the most useful thing I've learned.
I honestly need to go. I say this all the time, but I need to go like back to the basics and
It's so useful. It has
yeah,
helped me so much.
like I have not gone to art school in X amount of years, and I mean, I never went to
Yeah.
art school. I went to a theater, but I used to do like I used to take drawing classes, figure classes, and God, do I wish I had those right now. Um, hold on, I know Kinsey looks a little funny right now, but we're gonna fix that
It's weird. Don't like that.
because I got really lost in making the pose. Hold on.
But yeah, no, I feel that I did go to school for art and specifically fine arts is
Hmm.
that's my major. Um and I took a lot I took like the same figure drawing class twice because I had to drop out twice
Oh,
of the class. The first time was because like the professor frustrated the crap out of me. He's very like by the book, and I'm like, if you leave no room for movement, then it's not an art class.
yeah.
So I could not get behind his fundamentals. And then the second one I took, I got mono
Oh God.
while I was in class, and it was a 4 hour. It was a once a week class for 4 hours.
Oh
So
my
I was
God.
like, I cannot sit for 4 hours and draw while I have mono.
Yeah, that sounds like a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, I dropped that class and I kept my English class, which was an hour and a half class twice a week or thrice a week. And my art teacher was like, I don't get why you're dropping the art class and not the English class and keeping the art class. I'm like, because the English class, I only have to sit there for an hour.
Right, like
I
that's
can
so
do
much more
that and then
manageable.
go home.
Oh my God, I can't even imagine.
I'm like, I don't know why you're questioning me about my health. Like it's
Hugo?
pretty like cut and dry logical when you think about it. I don't want
Exactly.
to drop the art class. If I could keep the art class instead of the English class, I would, but
Mm. Life comes at you fast.
I do.
All right, let's try and actually like draw this girl. Fucking around. Okay. Um, let's see. Oh, and we have some favorite cards. Oh, and also another redeemed hydrate. Hold on. Mysterious Phoenix says I would have to say my favorite is the Baby Dragon, Old Dragon card line.
Ooh,
Um,
good choice.
and I think maybe Iconics is Ancient Gear Megaton. And Dekers is asking Hugo. This is going to be an easy one for Hugo. Have you seen the Owl House show?
Yes. It is my hyperfixation.
I don't know, Dekers. I don't know if you noticed, because I don't think I announced it when we first came live, so that's on me. But for my warm up, I actually drew an OC that Hugo had submitted to the Discord, which is actually Hugo's Owl House OC.
Yep, is a
So
bard.
that was my warm up, and
Yeah.
I definitely think that
I
yeah.
I love Owl House, and it is like the thing that is my biggest inspiration in drawing lately. Obviously, it's like all I draw in my spare time. I need to branch out more. It's very hard to do so.
Yeah, and I think I did it correctly. Let's see what happens when I write co-host if it fucks up or not. Um, okay, hold on. Oh, perfect. Okay, so I just pulled up with co-host. We have FrosteeFX, which is Hugo, also goes by Hugo Frosty, and we have Soggy Froggy joining at 9 o'clock tonight, so I'll be in a little bit. He's just gonna chat with us, gonna talk. He's not gonna draw this time around. I'm gonna work on the proportions when I get to that point. Let's actually draw her. Basically, if anyone who doesn't already follow Hugo wants to follow Hugo, that is the best Twitter. And Hugo, like you said, draws a lot of Owl House. So
I do.
yeah, Decrease, if that's what you're
Later.
interested in, which I know you are, Hugo is the person to
Yeah.
follow.
Yeah, my Twitter, and from my Twitter you can also get to my Instagram.
Yeah.
It's the same content. It gets cross posted.
Yeah, I never
Yeah.
know if I should draw, if I should like, when it comes to like linking people, I'm just like, usually Twitter's the best bet, but you know, we all have
Yeah,
like link trees
I
and
do
similar.
both.
Yeah. Why can't I draw hands today? There we go. I'm
I
gonna
don't
work
know.
on
I
that
can't. I'm
later.
struggling with eyes, so I feel you. The smaller size.
I was so pumped up that I like forgot how to draw. Oh, that is the theme of tonight. But we're getting back on track. Uh oh my gosh, so many hydrates. Oof. Thank you,
Really
thank you.
trying to make sure we don't dehydrate.
I gotta figure out a timer for that one, I think, if I didn't already have one on there. I also gotta think about how to draw muscles, and a lot of them. That's gonna come later.
Muscles are tough.
Yeah. Like I
I
could
struggle
just
with those.
yeah, like I could just reference the Rosie the Riveter, but we want to make Kinsey more buff than that, I would imagine. So that's gonna be fun. I know it looks like Kinsey's gone through some sort of transformation here, but figuring out the pose took me a little too long. Ah, yeah, we'll fix like whatever else as we go. Oh man. Um, you said you were drawing snakes, I believe.
Yeah.
And Mysterious Phoenix is, remember, hydrate or die straight, and that is the truth. You know, I'm whatever. I want to say, like, obviously, as things are, I usually identify as straight, but sometimes I'm just like, I could be whatever. You never know what could
Sexu-
change.
Sexuality is fluid. Doesn't have to
Exactly.
be the same.
I just don't like. I don't know. I feel like when I have a partner, I don't really like think about like, oh, I have a crush on so and so and so and so. But like when I was single, I was like, oh, I have a crush on like a myriad of people. So
Yeah, I feel that.
you never know. But to keep things easy, for now, I'll just say that that's who I am.
By the way,
Yes.
since this is the first time I'm actually like verbally speaking to you since it was announced, congratulations on the engagement.
Oh gosh, yeah. Thank you. Actually, fun fact for those in chat, if you saw, my office did a little surprise engagement party for me yesterday, and I literally walk into the back. I'm just like, it's a normal day. I'm just getting coffee. I'm like, why are there pictures of Froggy and I here on this table?
that, that must have been a bit jarring.
Oh, it was, and it was all like photos that I definitely posted, but also you never expect those to be the photos that people use. And
Yeah.
part of me is like, when I die, is this how people are going to like? Are these the photos that they'll use of me? Like, no, no, thank you. Please don't use like those photos of me. Um, I don't know, but at least I have like them in like frames now, which is kind of cute. Um, let's see, basic idea down now. But I think I would put this. So it was really nice. But fun fact, there's a little bit of drama, which
Oh
I
boy.
I normally don't get into like workplace drama, but uh, basically, we had someone else get engaged a couple months back, and it was a guy who's already been married in the past, one of my
Ah.
coworkers, and he didn't really announce it and it just kind of traveled across the office slowly. I think he just wanted people to congratulate him without telling people he's engaged.
How does he expect that to happen?
I know. So I never said anything because I was waiting for him to say something. I
Yeah.
don't know why. I just don't talk to him. So I'm just like, it was a weird, like, kind of Mexican standoff. If that's, I don't think it's the best term, but that's what I think of. So like, I'm just like waiting for this guy in my office who I barely know to like just announce it. Like for me, when I came in and somebody noticed, I announced it. I was like, I'm engaged, and everybody's freaking out. And in his case, he just didn't say anything. And I think he like expected people to throw him a similar like engagement party, and it didn't happen. So he like went out and then said, "Oh, this is gonna take a while. I'm just not coming back." And
All right.
I think they speculated he just didn't want to come back because we were all celebrating my engagement. And then
People are not mind readers.
I know, and I feel like I constantly have to deal with mind reader people in
I
a
hate
lot of
that.
different situations. But and then I was literally like, gosh, I wish Froggy were like here to see this. And
And
then
then
he literally shows up. And I'm like, "What?"
surprise.
Yeah, really? Like oh my god.
That's so good.
It's just like I just didn't expect it. And apparently one of my coworkers who helped set up all this, like Facebook stalked him and was like, "Hey, can you come to the office on like this day, this time?"
God, that's dedication.
So yeah, that was something. Um, oh my god, it was nice. We had food, we had cupcakes. They gave us a lot of really sweet gifts. We got like some glassware, we got socks that were
That's the
engagement
best.
themed.
That's the best part about like getting engaged slash married is the presents, honestly, because
Oh,
they're always so useful.
oh, honestly, yeah, no, I got a whole wedding planner, and I had been already planning to buy one, so that helps take care of that.
I remember Alex actually made a joke saying like we should get married again so we can get more gifts. Get more gifts.
Did you have like a registry or no?
Yeah, we had like an Amazon registry. It was mostly for my family though, because I have a really big family, and like
Hmm.
all of my mom's siblings were bugging her, like, "Oh, do they have a registry? Do they have a registry?" So I just made one.
That
I was at a loss for what to put on it because obviously we've been living together for like 4 years. We already have most of what we need.
that makes sense.
So I was like, I don't know what to put on there.
See, that's the problem I'm running into, and I'm thinking like I don't know what I want. Like,
The best thing to think about is like if you have any appliances that you need updating,
hmm,
like that you might need a newer version of, put that on there. That's what I did because I needed a new vacuum, so I ended up
oh,
getting that
you know what?
and a new microwave.
I'm absolutely asking for a vacuum. Actually, this is.
Yeah.
Nick says get divorced and remarry. Infinite money source in real life.
Yes.
Crusher Cannon's asking if I'm going to color her out of curiosity. Yes. I will say tonight I am not focusing very well, so I do apologize for how slow
It's my
I'm
fault.
going at it. It's all Hugo. You know what? Blaming Hugo.
You can blame me entirely. It's all my fault. I'm a very distracting person.
Exactly. And then God, we're gonna have Froggy on here. Nightmare. Why do I let these things happen to me? Um, I'm gonna make. I feel like there we go. But yeah, like I said, usually these things I don't expect us to be able to draw too much because I'm trying to make it look really nice. Or at least nicer than whatever the hell I'm doing right now. Gotta make her huge. Also, fun fact. Oh wait, what happened to my? Oh, it's because there's still a pixel somewhere being selected. Hold on. Unselect. Can I draw now? Yes. Okay. So like, six
I hate
saying
that I
I want.
can't zoom in without zooming the whole thing.
Oh, so fun fact, you can zoom in. I can't.
Really?
Yeah, if you zoom in, you're the only one who's gonna see your zoom.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
If I do this,
See, my screen will
nothing
stay the
happens to me.
same. Yeah.
Interest. Okay.
If you didn't know that before, now you know.
Yeah. How do I move over there though? It's zooming me into the middle.
You use the hand tool. That
Oh,
should
the
move
hand
you
tool.
around. Yeah. So, I actually have two screens going, which is how I'm
So
doing this and zooming in. Um,
good. Now I can do better eyes then.
yeah,
I was not a fan of how my eyes were coming out. Like normally I zoom in for that.
exactly. Yeah, I do all the detail work. And I gotta just get this going. But yeah. And again, if this ends up being a very slow stream and I don't get very far with much tonight, there's always next time. I do want to start doing this with more people, like at least once a month. Um, because I think that'd be a lot of fun. Oh, didn't want to do that. So I also feel like there's such a huge backlog now of of stuff in the OC redeem channel or request channel. So like I want to this is another reason I want to be able to do it. And as much as like I said, I think in the chat originally this was something I was doing with Ozios kind of exclusively, not for any reason. It's just like that was the thing that Ozios really liked to do. Was draw OCs. And I figured that was kind of a better fit. At this point, I'm like, I want to be able to actually do it though, because Ozios is so busy, unfortunately. But and I want to give other people a chance.
Yeah.
So tonight we have Hugo.
Mhm.
Um,
I used to draw my besties OCs a lot.
hmm.
I don't as much anymore, which I'm sure makes her sad.
Oh, believe me, I used to have like an OC chat on Facebook with like one or two people, and then we were like so excited to like utilize it and talk to each other about our OCs, and then like life happens. You're like, wow, I'm not using this much at all.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
I felt like I was kind of even too. I felt like I was not like the only person posting, but I didn't want to be like, oh, I'm posting all the time and you guys never post. Like, oh, it's my OCs all the time. Get wrecked.
Get Ricky.
This is my like I'm taking it over.
Oh, how was Katsu, by the way?
Oh,
I don't know why Get Wrecky made me think of Katsu.
place where you get wrecked. That's Magfest. No. Um it was fun. Last year was a bit more exciting than this year. I will say if you've seen, I don't know if you're in any of the Facebook groups for Katsu, but a lot of what people are saying, echoing, is like kind of my sentiment. Like, how do I put this? Basically, the artist alley was way too crunched,
Oh,
and
did
nobody
they
could
like?
move. Yeah,
Yeah, that tracks.
and
That's one of the reasons I stopped going is because it's so overcrowded. I might actually start going again though,
hmm.
because I'm probably not going AB anymore.
Oh,
Because
really?
yeah, it's getting way too expensive for me. Because I already have to fly, and like the hotel prices and the pass prices for the con itself all have gone up like exponentially because of the pandemic. So
I see. Yeah, no, that's the case with a lot of things. Like I think Magfest gets more expensive every year. But the difference
yeah,
between so here's the thing with Magfest and Katsu, being in the same hotel. They're both
hotel.
in the Gaylord, like
Yep.
one the month before the other. What I don't understand is that Magfest seems to utilize the space better.
Yeah, I think it's because they know more of what they're doing, and also because they're newer to the space.
Hmm.
So they were able to kind of figure out, like, they already knew what their capacity was going to be when they started going to the Gaylord. Katsucon grew with the Gaylord.
I see. Yeah, because like the dealer's room for Magfest and the artist alley and well, yeah, I feel like they don't have a dealer's room at Magfest. Might also be the thing. I feel like they're
That
all
too,
kind of
yeah, it's the arcade room.
yeah, it's like all intermingled. It's the arcade room, it's the dealer's room, and it's the LAN room, and they're all like one thing you can walk between.
Yep.
So that's one of the bigger differences. Whereas in here, they're in these enclosed rooms, and the dealer's room got so much room, while most of the booths were all mostly the same stuff.
That
Uh,
definitely tracks.
Yeah, and they actually had Bishojo figurines. I never realized people were selling those like at conventions. And I almost
Oh,
bought, yeah, I almost bought some My Little Pony Bishojo figurines, but I was like, I'm gonna hold out to the last day. And then sure enough, the Miku one that was the more reasonable price was just gone
of course.
because I waited like an idiot. But they had like a Applejack, they had a Rarity, they had Celestia, they had Luna. They had some other bishojos that were not My Little Pony themed. Um, it made me really happy to see them. Maybe next time I see one, I'll actually go for it. Uh, oh my god, I love the bishojo figurines so much. So like,
Yeah, same. They're super good.
right? I just want to own. I mostly I okay. There's three I want, and then maybe if I manage to get those three, then I would collect the rest of them. Um, I really like the Hatsune Miku, like the Bishojo Hatsune Miku.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they have one that's a Hatsune Miku uh My Little Pony.
Really, I didn't know they did that.
Yeah, it was like a
That
special
kind of
thing.
that seems strange because I know that they did that. There was like a My Little Pony like Miku thing,
Like they did a
but to make a
reference.
Bishojo of it when they already have a Bishojo of Miku, because when they do a
Yeah.
Bishojo of the ponies, they humanize them.
Exactly.
So like,
So,
did they just make a different Miku design basically
yeah, the Miku
based
does
off
look
of her pony?
different. It does look different than the original Bishojo Miku. It looks like they are both unique enough where I would get both, and I want the Rainbow Dash, which is super fucking expensive.
Ah,
So that one's kind of harder to get if you want like a nice quality one that's not like super busted. Uh,
yeah,
also gotta hydrate.
yeah. I also see Snakes didn't know that you were into MLP.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
used Personally, I used to be, and not anymore, but I
Mm.
still like the designs. I don't know about you.
I okay. So fun fact: I used to be part of. I went to college in Missouri, just to dox myself or whatever, like every other Wednesday.
That's
Um,
not doxing you at all because you're no. It's not like you still live there.
oh yeah, no, I'm very far away from there. People know I live in the city. I don't care. So
The city's big. They can't figure out where.
yeah, doxing myself every Wednesday. It's the theme of the show. Mm-mm-mm. I wish I had a little theme song. I'm not that good at that stuff though. So okay, so I went to college in Missouri. The neighboring college had in the same. It was a college town. The neighboring college had a thing called the Brony Club,
Of course it did.
and my boyfriend at the time had a roommate that was really into My Little Pony. And I was so jealous that this person could be so open about this girly show that I got like competitive. And I was like, if you have a bedspread and these things, then I'm a college student. I can buy this stuff on my own now, and I'm gonna have more than you. Like I thought it. I didn't say this. Um, I get weirdly competitive about certain things sometimes, and it's funny where that
It'd be
goes.
like that sometimes.
Yeah.
It's
So like,
okay.
yeah. So that was going on, and then I ended up joining the Brony Club at the neighboring college, and I was one of the more you wouldn't have guessed it, but I was one of the people that drew in the group.
No way.
Yeah, right. And I was still kind of like learning how to draw ponies at that time. So I was still trying to figure it out. Like I can't draw like I can draw ponies, but I can't you should have seen me when I first tried.
I cannot. I've tried, and they come out okay-ish. Um, but there was someone I used to hang out with who actually draws them on commission.
Hmm,
She was the one who actually inspired me to get the iPad because anytime she came over, she would have her iPad on her
right?
drawing this stuff. So
I know I got kind of like there were people that would come over and they'd have their iPad and I'm like, God, I wish I was just able to draw on the go like this.
right. I
Uh,
almost brought mine with me to my friend's house the other day, and I'm like, nah, we're gonna be like watching stuff together. Let me not.
exactly. I'll do it when like Froggy's playing a scary game
Ooh, good
and he
choice.
wants to watch or he wants me to watch him play or whatever. I will pull up the iPad and I'll draw and I'll like look up and look away when I need
When it gets
to.
scary.
Exactly. And like, oh my God, it's terrifying. We've played a lot of like, like the Until Dawn kind of games. But
Oh yeah, yeah.
yeah. So the My Little Pony Club, right? So I think I don't remember. I feel like I talked about this in a recent stream. So sorry if this sounds repetitive, but I people would come up to me and ask me how to draw ponies and I'd be like, "Well, I'm not really an art teacher." Like that's the thing I tried to avoid being. So I don't know if I can teach you well enough because, you know, I just don't have that skill. I don't have the skill to teach people.
I
So,
feel that.
yeah. So like I oh my God. Um I feel like I have to give her like fake muscles to give her more muscles. Uh, okay, so basically, um, we actually did have a an ask blog at one point.
Oh, those are always fun. I remember that trend.
Yeah, on like Tumblr, and it was called. I think it's defunct now. I'm not even gonna tell you where it's at, but I was really into it. I would go to the meetings whenever we'd have meetings about like, okay, what question do you like? Is someone gonna answer? We had ponies based off of ourselves in this like fictional world of this pony college, right? And I would base it off of like my actual life. Like I was like, oh, I'm a pony who's got like my talent is theater, and I would draw myself like building sets or working on a what do you call that fucking thing? I haven't used one forever. The drafting table,
Oh, I forgot about that.
right? I
Being a
love my
thing.
little drafting table. I had a whole section at my college that I like claimed as my space in the back. I loved it. Everybody kind of like respected each other's space for the most part. Like if you were in a class where you had to use it all the time, you could like leave your stuff there. If you like people would respect your stuff, they wouldn't touch it, and if you were in there, usually you were able to use your table. It was nice. Um
Man, I wish life was like that.
I want an actual drafting table. That's if I could have, space for that, I would kill for that. Um, but yeah, that group kind of dissolved fairly quickly once like certain people graduated, and whoever like took over couldn't really like handle being the leader. Um, but like some people who did the art for it, uh, I think I don't even know if some of them still do My Little Pony art. One of them was really into warrior cats.
Oh, I'm actually currently wearing a Warrior Cat sweatshirt. Funny story.
Yo, I didn't even know they had sweatshirts. So
Well,
the
it's a sweatshirt from a YouTuber called Izzy's who does like deep dives into old like content, and they did a deep dive into like the Warrior Cats fandom, and this particular sweatshirt is like of a Warrior Cats type OC, and under
mm,
it says cringe but free.
oh, I love that.
So I had to buy.
Hugo, do you have a warrior cats OC?
I don't. I was not fully into the Warrior Cats fandom when it was like at its peak, so I
I
don't know a
see.
whole lot about it. I just know of it.
Oh my god. I I don't have one either. I never read the books. Like, okay. So there was a one person at this club who was like starting out not so great at drawing ponies, like a lot of MS Paint doodles.
Ah, yes.
But if you were to look at their, I have to remember, I think I still follow them on an old account and I have to like unearth it. If you were to follow them now, if you were to look at their art today, you would have not thought that they like didn't like this is going to sound very insulting, but I don't mean it in a bad way. Like, like you start from somewhere.
Yeah.
And it's very clear that this person was still learning, still like trying to learn the style, the shapes, everything like that. And you see throughout the years of this person's deviant art, you see the progress of them understanding the shapes. And it's so, I've said this before about art in general. I love watching people improve and like noticing how they've improved over time. Like if they understand the form more, shapes, colors, what have you.
Oh, you must love looking through my Instagram then, because it is pretty much it's progressed like insanely. Oh,
Oh,
just even
absolutely.
over the past 2 years.
You and also Jamie, actually. Like Jamie's already like always been really good at art, but like you see how she like starts to inter like she got really into like hypnosis mic or something.
Oh, hi, Mike. Yeah,
And by I feel like once you find the thing that you're really, really into, like you really want to draw fan art of, you
you
start
get better.
exactly like with the My
That's what
Little
happened with
Pony.
Owl House.
Exactly. And like you see how she like kind of starts to understand proportions a little bit more and a bit more fluid with shape.
Yeah.
And and I'm not saying that she was a bad artist before. It's just that she
No,
starts kind
I
of
know
like
you.
improving parts.
Yeah.
And like that's definitely like that's something I've definitely noticed. I tried to reach out to her to do some art on the show, but I think
Oh,
she's
yeah.
just a
I think
little
I saw
shy.
that. Yeah. Oh, she's also like Jamie's also busy as hell because isn't she a
That too.
personal trainer too?
Yeah, and actually this is really sad. I'm sorry, Chad, if I'm ignoring you. um I apologize. I'm trying to focus on this art. That's the only reason I'm ignoring it because I feel like the more I look away and the more I get distracted, the less this gets done and I don't get to someone else. Um, so basically, I do need to make Kinsey's head smaller. I'll do that in a minute. We'll fix it. Um, if I don't fix it now, you know what? Maybe the most I need to do is just shrink the head a little bit. Maybe I'll just do that after the stream and just we'll do it then. That way we can move on, but it'll still look nice when I post it. So don't you worry. Just in the interest of time. But anyway, I've tried to. What was I? Okay, so I did hire Jamie as a personal trainer at one point
Nice.
a few years ago before I moved,
I
and
was tempted to, but I knew I didn't have the dedication to actually like get a personal trainer.
I was doing really well for the first like couple of sessions, and I paid Jamie in full. It's not like she doesn't have the money.
Yeah, no.
Like it's not like I just like left her high and dry.
Yeah.
At least I'm assuming I'm pretty positive I paid her the full amount. God, I hope so. I hope she would have come after me for that, but I'm pretty positive I did pay. Either way, I went for like the first maybe half or first couple, and then I ended up moving, and I moved further away from where she was at, which made it easier for us to do this.
Yeah.
And then I think I said like I'll let her know like when I can do it again, and then it just never happened.
Yeah, because I was gonna say she does like virtual too, right?
Oh, I had no idea. Maybe
I'm pretty
that's what
sure
I
she
should
does.
do. Maybe I'll be like, hey, remember how I had sessions left over? Can we do virtual?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she does virtual sessions. So I think
maybe
she started doing them during the pandemic.
maybe I'll get back to her on that. That sounds like a really good idea.
Yeah. So I was gonna like the most thing I wanted to do was like the nutritional aspect because I'm
Hmm.
terrible at that.
Right.
Because I already know like I already have a training regimen that I
Hmm.
don't follow.
Ah, same.
And so I the last time I worked out was I want to say sometime not last week, but the end of the week prior, and I overdid it,
Oh,
and I was sore for 4 days.
that's the worst.
And then I got like my COVID vaccine, my COVID
Right.
booster, a little while after I finally stopped being sore. So of course my arm was sore as hell, so I still couldn't work out.
Oh, I saw the post about that. Poor
Yeah,
thing.
I felt like poopy for only for like half the day though. I took a nap and I felt really good after that. So
Good. Yeah, don't overexert yourself. You're getting that shot.
yeah,
Um. Oh, and Nick says Alistair Booker looks amazing. I'm going to use this as my D&D image.
we
Absolutely do. I've said this before, but anybody that uses like, at least in my case, anybody that uses my art as a profile picture always makes me very happy. Not saying you have to, but it just makes me happy to see it. So I'm sure in Hugo's case that would be a very similar situation. Okay.
yeah, yeah, it is. I love when people use my art that I draw for them.
Do it small. All right. You know what? Oh, I forgot the armbands. Hold on. I'm trying to use
Oh, I
touch
forgot the
screen.
gloves.
You forgot the
Dumb
arms?
butt. I forgot gloves.
Oh.
No, I didn't forget arms. The arms are there.
Oh, thank God. I'm like, what am I missing?
It's
Ha,
like, I feel like I'm
armbands.
missing something.
A little element.
That's okay. I can fix. That's an easy fix to add
Oh,
gloves.
and we got Mysterious Phoenix cheering 16 bits. Hello, thank you. Thank you for
Woo.
the bits. What is it in Steven Universe? The
The
bits.
bits.
The bits. Oh, I miss Steven Universe so much.
Shinobi used Banani's art for your profile picture. This is a threat.
Ooh, I Shinobi. Y'all better do it. You hear? Just kidding. You don't have to. Um, I think. Yeah, I need to like. I don't want to do it now because then I'm like gonna have to adjust her. But then again, you know what? Okay. I feel like this would be better if I just did it in Photoshop. um.
Thank God these are fingerless gloves anyway.
Oh, good. You can just add the lines.
Exactly. I was like, oh, thank God. They're a little thicker gloves, so I'm trying to like kind of jut them out a little at least. But my dumb butt
You gotta
forgot the
shred
glove.
fabric. All right, we're just gonna shrink her head just a teensy bit and see how that looks. Oh, that honest. Okay, Hugo, fellow
Yes.
artist opinion. Um, ignore some of the lines, but does her head look proportional to her body or too small?
Let me see. Hold on. I gotta zoom out.
I shrunk it a little bit, maybe too much.
That looks proportionate to me.
Okay, because before I think I just made her a little too large. I was focusing too much on the head. Oh no, the
I think what might
pixel.
also be throwing you off is that you have some thicker lines at the top, which can, and it's near her head where the thicker lines are, so that might be throwing off your vision a little bit, but it looks proportionate.
Could.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, I might clean up some of these, at least on my end, in Photoshop before I post. Just to like, because like Photoshop's a little bit easier. Please let me draw. Okay, there we go. A little bit easier to manage than Aggie is. Um, and let's.
I'm glad Steven Universe is over because
Oh,
Steven needs a break. Mood.
I know.
Poor Steven.
Poor baby. All right, let's slap some color on her.
He went through so much.
Oh, I know. I can't keep talking about Steven Universe. I won't bring up my thoughts. I can't do it again. But oh, I feel so bad for Steven Universe future really like threw me for a loop like
God, yeah,
emotionally.
same.
And I don't know. I know some people have feelings about the fandom, and I don't blame them.
Yeah.
But oh my god, Steven Universe is so good. Oh, Aries here.
That's why I
Hi,
was so
Aries.
happy to hear like Michaela Dietz showing up in Owl House because I was like, throwbacks.
Wait, who does she voice?
In she voices V.
Oh, wait a minute. It's been a
She's
hot minute.
Amethyst.
That's why. I'm like, wait, I
Yeah.
should know. I should know.
Yeah, it's Amethyst.
It's Amethyst,
Amethyst.
who also
I see
voices.
Ari.
Yeah. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream.
But yeah, I actually drew fan art based on some crazy story Michaela Dietz was telling in like a it was like a stream that the voice actress for Lilith was doing
Hmm.
where they were just talking about the previous episodes of Owl House. And Michaela was on it and she was just telling a story about how her voice was deeper when she was younger, which is the opposite
Oh.
of what you'd expect.
Yeah.
She's like, I'd walk around the house like, hey mom, where are the snacks? And she's like, I was lugging around my French horn. So I literally drew V.
Oh, I remember this. I feel like I
Yeah.
remember this art.
And what was it? Sissy, who voices Lilith, retweeted it and also like commented on it on Instagram going, "Oh my god."
You tell
So that was
stories. We're gonna draw fan art.
a nice boost because I was just laughing so hard at that. I was like, I can picture it right now. I need to draw it.
Oh, I love that. I'm so glad that happened to you, Hugo.
It felt real nice. I was
Well,
like, why am I getting so many notifications about this post? And then I saw that it's like, Sissy Speaks retweeted your tweet. I'm like, oh, that explains it.
aw. Okay. Question for Hugo. Have you ever read Vinland Saga?
I've heard of it, but I have not read it.
Okay, so fun fact, Froggy loves it, but also, um, the creator of Vinland Saga is very active on Twitter and engages with his fans and like retweets and likes and everything. Very active, right?
I love when creators do that.
So there's actually an art contest that is going on until a date in June, I believe. And I don't know if you'd be interested. They're kind of like muscly older, not all muscly, but like muscly older men for the most part. And I think you're supposed to
Sounds like
draw.
it's up Alexa's alley.
Honestly, maybe, yeah. Like, but they're doing like a art contest, and like Froggy's like, you should enter. I'm like, I don't know about that. I'm not
You
really a fan.
should.
I don't know. I've been reading whatever like Froggy's been showing me, but I haven't like read it myself, and I don't want to be like fake fan enters art contest.
Oh, who cares?
But it would be cool. I don't know. I don't.
You're encouraging me to enter, and I haven't even read it.
That's
So.
true. I'm a hypocrite.
Oh my god, I'm so congested.
Oh, you sick? Oh, from the
No, it's from the soda.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
You went the dangerous route on your drink tonight. Um,
yeah.
Also, Crusher's asking, can I use this as my PNG turber? Yeah, I can send you a more cleaned up file later with the mouth opening and closing if you'd like. That's not too crazy of a request. I think I've done it for Raid Star before in the past too. I don't know if
I love making PNG tubers a little too much.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. There's also blinking involved. I have to look up what I have the means to make myself a PNG tuber because like
And
Shinobi showed me.
if you've got Procreate, you can do it on there.
Exactly.
That's what I did.
Well, gosh darn it, Hugo, you're right.
I've got 3 of them now.
Actually, okay. So that's a lot. Wait, okay, so you have the Final Fantasy one, you have your normal one. What's the other?
I have one for Mortuary Assistant where I'm wearing a lab coat and hiding behind a clipboard.
Oh, I love that.
I'm like hiding behind a clipboard, and then when I talk, I move the clipboard and talk, so obviously, and then
See
I put
my
it back up.
mouth move.
Yeah,
Well, there's a PNG tuber program where you can also like you blink also while talking. There's different modes I think you can set it to. Um, I need to download it onto the. I have it on my laptop. I need to download it onto the computer, but Shinobi kind of gave me a quick run through way back when on how to use it, and I meant to use it, and then I never got to it.
it's just so much fun to have like expressions without having to be on the camera. That is my favorite
Yeah.
thing that's become a trend because obviously I used to stream video games all the time. Sometimes I would stream drawing as well, and I would be on the camera,
Ooh.
and which is fine. Like it doesn't bother me if people can see my face, but like the this so much easier, especially because
Yeah.
the lighting in my room can be very finicky.
Ooh, you should
And I
get one of
also
those
don't
ring
like cleaning
lights.
up.
Yeah.
I do have a ring light. Actually, technically, it's Alexa's ring light, but I have borrowed it before. I did a stream before the PNG tubers were popular. I actually borrowed a ring light for a stream. I think I was streaming
Hmm.
some Japanese horror game.
Ooh.
White Day. That's what it was.
I do. I think I know what White Day is. I've watched
Yeah,
somebody play it. Um, I've actually been speaking of games. I'm thinking about doing a couple more video games on Monday streams.
nice.
Not just baby games.
I
Um,
was gonna say, like, you
yeah,
mostly do baby games. I would recommend games, but I don't have any baby games to recommend.
right. And like, oh, believe me, there's baby games up the heckin' wazoo. But
Oh, I know.
but after Snake had mentioned the game on the Switch, excuse me, the game on the Switch, Hi, what was it? Hi-Fi Rush? Hi-Fi
I don't know
Rush?
about that one.
That's a new game. Switch just kind of like threw it on there, and I think it was just kind of a
They do that.
surprise. Yeah, but there is a trailer, and it. The more I've been looking into it, I do really like the animations in the game. It's so expressive and something I feel like is lacking. And
Yeah, I get you.
yeah, and like it's very unique in that way, and it's something of a rhythm game, I believe, but it's like one of those fighting ones, maybe.
Oh, I
Um,
love that type of stuff.
I'm assuming it's kind of like No Straight Roads. So
Okay, dope. Yeah.
yeah. So basically, I have been considering playing that in No Straight Roads.
Please
Um,
play No Straight Roads.
oh, it looks so good.
I need to live vicariously through someone because I
Yes.
haven't bought it because I'm trying not to use the Epic Games Store because I don't want to
Oh,
bog
that's
down my
true.
computer.
I guess I technically have an account because of Fall Guys. Hmm.
I have an account because of Tony Hawk Pro Skater remake. I just uninstalled it because my
Aw.
I hadn't been playing it, and I was like, Epic Games Store is bogging my computer down. So I'm like, I don't want more launchers. Put everything on Steam, damn it.
Oh, I know. It would have been so much better. Also, oh, it's only on the Xbox and PC. Oh, so I can play it on the PC. It's even better, actually. Perfect. I thought it was on Switch. Why did I think it was on Switch? Never mind. What do you call it? Fake news. I fake newsed everybody. But
Yeah, Epic is also sus because they support NFTs.
that too. Actually, okay, so here's something. Speaking of NFTs, um, and I have a comment I want to read, but I have recently been debating getting Nitro on Discord just so I can do a little bit more. But I know that like there was a thing earlier a couple months ago where Discord is basically into NFTs. So I'm like,
Yeah, that's
what's
why I
yeah.
wasn't getting Nitro for a while. I
Mm,
think I have like the base form of Nitro at this point
okay.
because it sounds like they aren't like trying to delve into NFTs anymore, but I'm gonna
Mm.
keep it on the cheapest tier at the moment because I don't want to give them too much money in case that turns out to be wrong.
Okay, I need to look into that because I want to. I find it very frustrating that I can't use certain stickers. I can't even. I don't think I can even use my animated stickers on my own on my own
Yeah,
Discord.
that tracks.
So it's just kind of frustrating. Um,
Yeah, I get you.
but oh, they apparently backtracked after Backlash. That sounds like what I've heard. Also,
Yeah, that's what I figured was what it was.
yeah. Also, I'm being told to watch or to play Amanda the Adventurer and DDLC. I don't
Oh,
know what.
DDLC.
Do you know what
DDLC is
DDLC is?
Doki Doki Literature Club.
Oh, I do know what
Yeah.
that is. I do know what that
Yeah.
is. I've never played it.
I
Um,
have it on. It's available on the Switch now. It's
hmm,
better on a computer because of some elements in the game,
hmm.
but it is totally like the way that they'll simulate the experience of using a computer on the Switch if you want to get it for the Switch, so you won't really miss out
Okay,
if
yeah.
you end up wanting to do it that way.
I know they had like some big pack for it before. What was it called? You know those like limited run games. I feel like they did one for it, or
Yeah,
I'm thinking
that's what
someone
I
else.
got for the
Yeah.
Switch was the limited run.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, the special edition
Understood.
because it was free. It's free, I think. If you pay for it, you get the soundtrack.
Hmm.
At least on Steam. If you're not getting like the deluxe edition, but like to get the Switch version, you have to pay for the game, obviously.
Gotcha. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I've gotten two things from the limited run. I've gotten the Monster Prom stuff, which was oh so amazing. And I've gotten I'm still waiting on it, the Night in the Woods thing.
Oh, nice.
It looks gorgeous. I really want to play Night in the Woods too on stream because it's one of my favorite games. I never even finished it like personally. Um,
Have you considered trying what's it called Misfortune?
is that the one with the girl like it's a the girl with like the kind of Russian accent?
Yes.
I have watched that played. I would maybe. I know that's like got like another game that's like kind of similar. Um, that is based
Rambo,
off.
I
Oh,
think.
yeah, and also hello, Froggy. At
Ah,
least I
yeah.
thought. Oh,
Ah,
there you
Froggy.
are. I was like, where'd he go? Wait,
Hold
was
on.
that the
Where did
British
he go,
version?
George?
Let's reset.
Oh, Froggy, are you there?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Do you hear my printer?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
What you printing? Do we get to know? Do I get to ask?
It's simply turning on.
What do
To
we?
quote the Zoomers,
The
it's
Zoomers.
fighting for its life right now.
I love that fucking meme. I don't know why I love it so much. Fighting for my
Hello,
life
Hugo
right now.
Boss.
Hi-oh.
Hugo Boss.
It's funny. Someone actually gave me a bottle of Hugo Boss cologne just because of that.
Ooh.
Oh,
Because of
that's
that name.
fun.
Like he had an extra bottle of it, and he
Hmm.
was like, "I don't use this, so I feel like I should give it to you because it has your name on it." I'm like, "All right."
I love that.
You won't believe how many froggy things people give Froggy.
Is it
Wouldn't
a
you know
lot?
it?
Yeah, a lot. No, I mean even I do it.
It's
Listen, when
almost
you
as
got a
if
brand,
You got a brand.
exactly.
Actually, I already have something, Froggy. I'm not going to spoil too much, but I got something for your birthday
What?
already that
Aw,
is
thank
Froggy
you.
themed. That I really like. It's something that I feel like you'll understand why I got it when you see it.
You'll understand when you're older.
When you're yeah, literally, honestly, yes. All right, I'm gonna just fill up some like little holidays, little spots that I've left out, and then I'm gonna move on to the next one.
I
Like
am almost done with this one too. So
yeah, like I said, it's
we're
I
very
feel like
close.
it's like an hour per OC. It's kind of like how I feel OC streams go. So it's typically like 3 OCs, depending on
Yeah.
the complexity. And also just if I can get my act together, which in this case I was doing poorly in the beginning, but somehow we got somewhere.
We
Uh,
got there.
yeah, and Crusher. As far as using this as a PNG tuber, you can. I just give me like when I'm doing laundry tomorrow, I'll like clean her up a little bit, and I'll do the eyes closed and eyes open and mouth closed, mouth open stuff.
Crush a cannon.
Whatever you need. That's definitely something doable. I don't mind doing that for people. Like I said, I've done it for Rage Star in the past. Um, who should I draw next? And Crusher says Benet looks, Kinsey, rather, looks hot as fuck. Thank you. You're very welcome. I wish I could make her more buff. I need to, like, honestly, I need to draw more muscly people.
It's hard. Muscles are hard.
Yeah. Okay, so you're doing one from Snake. I did one from Crusher. Again, I knew that Crusher's been waiting on that for a while now. Oh, and don't forget, Hugo, when you're
Yes.
done, if you could put a little green check mark on
Yes.
the reference, just so we know we've drawn it before. Who do I want to do next?
I can't see chat yet. I'm still opening up everything. As you can tell by my printer, things are a little technically slow right now.
Sounds like someone was a little unprepared. Just kidding.
Hey,
Hello.
you know,
hmm.
you know when Windows like forces an update on you?
Yes.
Yes.
That's not what happened here. I was
Okay.
unprepared.
Oh my.
I cannot tell a lie.
I actually ended up getting a Windows update earlier today that I wasn't expecting because I had to restart after updating my tablet driver anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, restart. And then it was like calibrating Windows update. I'm like, what? I didn't even know I was due for that yet. What?
Yeah.
Yo, my computer at work won't fucking stop with like there's an update every day, and it's like, you gotta shut down. Would you rather shut down now or in 8 hours? And I was like, please let me exist.
Just let me do my work.
Let me live.
My computer, when my work computer has to restart, it doesn't even let me select when. It's just like, we're gonna restart at this time.
Mm-hmm.
That's in the middle of your workday. Sucks.
Oh, I get that.
Yeah.
My computer the other day, for talking about work, not to be super mundane, but I was in the middle of doing stuff and I've got two screens and one of them just kept blinking in and out and I'm just like, like I'm in the middle of drawing something, or not drawing because I don't draw at work. I wish I did. I'm in the middle of doing something. Please don't turn off.
I draw at work sometimes, but I'm not supposed to.
I know. I'm debating bringing in my iPad and doing work because my boss has been leaving early and it
Yo,
means
take
there's
advantage
less
of it.
work going around. And I know D Cruz has been waiting for this. I think I'm gonna draw their OC or Sophia next. And
Also, as a disclaimer, don't draw at work unless you can get away with it. I do it because I work from home.
Fair.
Oh, lucky. Lucky.
Yeah. I have a very easy job. I just sit and listen to calls and tell people what they did wrong on said call.
Aww.
Kind of like IT or something, or not IT, like a customer service.
QA. Yeah, I listen to customer service calls on quality assurance.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
I will say, working at a call center kind of thing, like when I did reservations, don't miss it. Oh, and
yeah, I don't miss it either. I was on a call center before I ended up getting promoted to this one.
At home. Dang it.
Well, I mean, my whole company works from home now because of the pandemic.
True.
That's awesome though that they let you.
Yeah, they sent us to work from home. They decided that by downsizing the offices and just letting people work from home, they're going to save a lot of money. So we're still working from home for that reason permanently now.
Yeah, that checks out.
Yeah.
Hey, Hugo Moore.
Yes. Banani.
Yes.
Question.
What's up?
Did you?
What's up?
Are you somehow logged into my Domino's account?
No. Why?
I'm getting an
also,
email.
You're floating. Hold on. Let me fix that. Moving Froggy down.
I'm getting an email with your name on it for free cheese bread from Domino's.
I would love some free cheese bread. Send it my way.
This weekend. We sure.
You have to send it to her because it's got her name on it. So.
That's true. The Domino's driver will card us. You guys don't look under 18. You're over 18, and you don't look like an Annie.
Could it be? Okay, here's my question. Could it be because you've sent things to my address before?
Potentially, but the name on the account is mine.
But it says, oh, okay, wait. So it says my name or it doesn't say my name?
It does say your name. It says congrats, Banani.
That's so strange.
I honestly think it's because you've sent me Domino's before.
It's possible. If you put her name on an order, it might come up on your account.
Okay.
Yeah.
Crusher says it's a federal crime to open mail address to somebody else.
It's true. That's why anytime I get a package for Alexa, I will not open it, even if I already know what's inside it.
It could be a surprise for you. You never know.
It's never a surprise for me. She takes those immediately.
Alexa, if you're here, if you're listening, give Hugo a little surprise.
Now, anytime she gets me a little surprise, she will not even let me go near the package to see what the package is from, because then I might potentially guess what's inside. So she's very careful about that.
You know, actually, that's so funny thinking about it because once Froggy and I move in together, and I know I get a lot of packages, right? So that is going to be really difficult. Keeping that a surprise.
That's the worst thing about. That's the only bad thing about living with your significant others.
You know,
it's harder to surprise them.
You know what we could do? You know how like websites like this will work. Any website when you type in like multiple shipping addresses, you can name it. Like technically, we can have the same address 123 Happy Street.
Happy.
But then on Amazon, we can address it to multiple people at the same address. So Froggy at 123 Happy Street or Banani at 123 Happy Street. But we could also, if you don't want me opening like those packages too, you can put Froggy Surprise as the name.
Oh, that's interesting.
But then you know you have a surprise.
They yeah, but I won't look.
Froggy, do not open.
Yeah, I've had I've literally had a friend mail me like a Christmas surprise gift, and they put as the recipient cuck and sent it to my address.
Oh my god! I've had my friends send me packages addressed to Gooby.
Gooby?
I love that.
Which is me, because my nickname used to be like Gobby, short for Goblin. But one time her mom called me Gooby. And that stuck for a while.
Aw, that's so cute.
That.
Yeah.
Gobby. Makes me think of like Dobby the house elf.
Yeah, Alexa's made that joke a lot.
Okay, good. I'm not the only one.
Yeah, she's made the master has given Gobby a sock joke a lot.
Aww.
You are not alone
fact.
with that.
Hugo, do you own an Alexa?
I do not, for that exact reason.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say, does it get confusing?
No, we have the Google Assistant.
Oh, that's so smart.
Yeah, that is exactly why we have the Google Assistant and not the Amazon Dot.
What an odd problem to have.
Yeah, it's funny because my uncle Dave threatened to send me an Amazon Dot for Christmas because he got me in the Christmas grab bag one year. He's like, I'm going to send you an Amazon Dot. I'm like, don't do that because I'm not going to use it and it's going to go to waste.
Yeah.
It's like, even though it would be kind of funny, it would be a huge waste.
Aww. Yeah, those things, I had an Alexa, or I have an Alexa, right? And,
oh, bye, Crusher.
Oh, bye. Thanks for sticking around. And I had an Alexa and I used it up until my current apartment because the walls are so thin that even the smallest sound at like volume 1 felt like everybody could hear me.
Valid.
I also feel really bad for whoever moved in next door to me because I think it used to be empty. Now there's someone in there, maybe 2 people, and I'm like, please don't come at me.
Our walls are thin, but our neighbors can't hear us because they're above us. We don't have any side neighbors.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That's what we wanted. We were looking for a place, and we were like, I think we were looking for a place where even if we had neighbors on one side, we wouldn't have like, we'd have like a corner place, I think, right, Froggy?
Yes.
Something like that?
Yes.
It would be nice.
It's hard to find in the city, unfortunately.
We're talking about the new one, right?
Yeah, we're looking for, well...
I don't know if it's a corner. It might be sandwiched in between.
We're looking at a place right now, actually, yeah.
It might be sandwiched in between 2 houses. 2 townhouses.
Well,
that's still better
take what you can get.
Sometimes those walls are kind of thicker.
Yeah,
Um,
and my grandma lives in that development too, and I've
Ducks, ducks,
never
ducks.
I oh yeah. Calculating Froggy's grandma.
yeah, but I totally feel that. My ex used to live in a townhouse type situation that was attached to another house right next to it in Brooklyn.
Hmm.
The only time I ever heard the neighbors was like one of the neighbors had mental problems and would bang their head against the wall.
Oh my
Um,
god.
that is the only time I ever heard them. Unfortunately, that was also right next to my. That was the room next to my ex's room. So,
Oh. So wait, we're in Brooklyn if you don't mind me asking. Ducks,
Sheepshead Bay.
ducks, ducks, ducks. Oh, I know sheep. Wait. Ah. Well, what do you know?
Yeah,
I'm very familiar with Sheepshead Bay.
yeah. I like that area. It's really nice.
Yeah, I kind of grew up there a little bit. I grew up. Jesus Christ, how do I dox myself without doxing myself? Mm, 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 mm. I used to play with like the kids at like a pool in the apartment complex that we had
Oh,
a
cool.
building in, and it's so funny because a lot of them spoke majority Russian.
Yeah, it's a very heavily Russian area.
Yeah, and like, oh my god,
Very
it's
heavily Russian and Jewish.
yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And I hope that Sophia has a cat-like mouth. If she doesn't, I can change it. I'm going
Wait,
by
I
cat girl
have I
rules.
have comments to read.
Yeah, read.
Junkie Pasta says cuck greetings. I'm guessing that's back when I said I got shipped something.
We're gonna start calling Froggy Cook.
Junkie also says my wife's Alexa lives in the bathroom and she uses her phone to jump scare me in the shower with Smash Mouth.
I've kind
Oh
of done
my
that to
God.
Froggy. I've kind of done that to Froggy before.
Yes. She left the Bluetooth radio on.
I do it a
And then
lot.
when I jumped in the shower, all of a sudden it started blasting like high pitched anime girl music.
Yeah, that I think we've gotten. Alexa has gotten jump scared by the Google Assistant once, to my knowledge. Um, she uses white noise at night, and
That's
she
what I
was
was thinking
sleeping, and
too.
it was playing the white noise, and for some reason, in the dead of night, it switched to playing calliope music,
Ooh.
like circus music.
Oh, that's so fucking
So in the dead of night,
haunted.
you just out the dead of night, it literally started playing.
That's
It woke me
terrifying.
up, and I sleep in a different room. So I woke me up, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
I would shit my pants.
I think she almost did. I would have.
Oh, hi,
She was
Shinobi.
really pissed at the assistant at that point. Never happened again, though. It was a really weird phenomenon.
I wonder if someone might have connected to your Alexa.
I don't know. I think maybe it was supposed to be playing a
Or you're not
playlist
Alexa.
of white noise, and that ended up in there somehow. Or it, like started playing suggested music.
Oh my god, yes! Oh, that's amazing. I think,
Poop me britches. Oh my God. Night clowns, exactly. Okay, I finished this one.
oh yeah, who are you thinking of doing next if you want to look
That's
over
a
it?
good question. Let me see. I have it up.
I'm
Here.
doing D Cruz's Sophia. I think I'm gonna do the heart hands that are kind of more new, where it's kind of like you do like the weird thing with your hands, not the classic version.
I call my
have a-
cat Sophia when she's in trouble.
Oh.
Well, this is not Sophia if she was a cat girl, but I feel like we could just color swap this one.
Oh, right. I gotta put the check mark on that.
I have a
Yes,
question.
yes.
I just got a comment on YouTube,
Oh,
and maybe you could provide some light.
okay.
Why does Shigaraki sound like Car Cat from Homestuck? Who is Car Cat?
He's like the main troll, and he's always angry. He's a Cancer.
The best way I can describe Carcat is: have you ever seen Dan Versus?
Yeah, he's Dan
Yes.
versus.
That's Carcat. Dan
That's
from Dan
funny.
Versus.
That's funny.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, that's so funny. I need to re-listen to it now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, I like headcanon that's Carcat's voice, honestly.
Oh, you know what I miss? Oh my
Where the
god.
heck is the check mark?
I talked about this a little bit before, but I used to know as an RPer in the Homestuck community called Red Cat. And that was like his whole thing was like role playing like angry car cat, and he would do I think he also The actual person had like a British accent, but I feel like he was always like he was so good at doing the RP angry voice. Oh, I miss it so much. He used to do like these he used to live stream him dancing to random music. I miss the days of simplicity.
Honestly.
Oh. I think I caught like 1 or 2 streams before like oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man.
Oh man, oh
I'm
man,
just
oh
I'm just
man.
thinking about Carcat and I'm thinking about Homestuck now. Oh. Also, I'm referencing an image of these hands, so if they look funny, that's because I'm drawing based off of a drawing. That's my excuse. Oh, we got a Team Hydrate. Oh, Team Hydrate. Team Toxic here redeemed to Hydrate. Hello, thank you.
Like everyone Power Ranger like fist bumps. Like team hydrate.
That is definitely a Power Ranger feel.
Isn't that like oh, what do you call it? Captain Planet. Power of
Yeah,
Water.
that would track.
Yeah.
Go team
Too far up.
adventure.
Also, I didn't have a chance to say it before, but the Soggy Froggy resubscribed for 1 month at tier 1. They've been subscribed for 10 months.
That's me.
That's you.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
I haven't been subscribed for the full year because I was subscribed on my other account.
Oh damn. Well, thank you for subscribing.
Yeah, you got it.
I really appreciate it.
I really appreciate you.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm gonna do. Well, this I feel like this might be cheating in my case because I'm gonna do D Cruz's
Oh wait, hold on.
HF.
Wait. Before you do, because I am already doing D Cruz.
Oh, you're doing a D Cruz one right now, aren't you?
Yeah. So that's the only reason I'd say slow down, like wait on that one. But
That's fair.
yeah. But if I wasn't drawing D Cruz, I would have absolutely said go for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that on the back burner. I'll do that one next, maybe.
Yeah.
Let's
I
see.
think.
Whose stuff have we done so far? We done.
Here, hold on.
I did Snake.
Well, as far as people here, there's I'm also trying to think of maybe Shinobis. We've drawn, and I'm also trying to think of like people who've drawn in the past, but you haven't been here to draw anybody, so honestly, it's fair game for you for the most part.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah. Iconic is here. Snake, you did. Mysterious Phoenix, I think, has something. Maybe, do you?
Ooh.
Phoenix,
yes. I did see one that interested me from Mysterious Phoenix.
Yeah. So if you want to do something, Mysterious Phoenix
this.
is here. Oh, and we have a IRL word ban. We can't use the word draw. Oh no.
Oh no.
Why?
Scribble.
Yeah. Wazzy submitted a IRL word ban, so we're not allowed to say that word anymore.
Or what?
I don't know.
Is it for the rest of the stream?
Breaking the rules.
You know, honestly, we got what, like until 11. So let's see if we can challenge ourselves. And I'll do tallies maybe if we accidentally say it. I think that.
Put a coin in the swear jar.
Yeah, and I guess
Treat it like a swear.
whatever that means, like whatever. I'm trying to think of what that would entail. I wish. Okay, this is the kind of thing where I wish I had the not to be an artist cheater, but I wish I had the mirror tool for this. Oh, I hope I didn't just say it. I don't know. Maybe next time the person.
You didn't.
Yeah.
I heard you say artist, and I heard you say tool. I did
Artist,
not hear the D
Did
word.
you just say
Oh, we also got a. Don't say it, Froggy. Don't say it. Also, I think we got a stretch and a hydrate. Hold on. Also, Mysterious Phoenix cheered 25 bits, and we also cannot say Mr. Soggy's name anymore.
What? No!
Not the first part, anyway.
So for the rest of the stream, and what's the punishment?
I don't know. I'm just like, I think we just gotta tally it and then like see. I'm trying to think what's a good punishment like for the next time.
How about this?
Okay, yeah. Oh no.
This is more of a punishment for you guys.
Yeah.
I don't know how to punish me.
I don't know
When
how to
one of
punish me. What a
you
phrase.
says the word, you have to hit undo for the past five
Oh.
Oh,
five traces.
Oh no.
oh my god. I hit undo a lot, so I think I'd be okay if I did that.
Oh no.
I can't wait to go get my clothing out of my drawer.
Does
That
that
doesn't
doesn't
count.
count?
That doesn't count.
Oh my god.
Let's be realistic here.
And now all the comments are using these words as if they can trick a level 5 intellectual such as myself.
Oh, it's scary.
Yeah, I feel like you're gonna want to probably do a timer
I
in the
say-
future for these ones.
Oh, I know. I'm still trying to like figure out what I want
Yeah,
to
like
do
what
for this
happens
kind of
if
thing.
somebody uses like a word
You know
like
what?
the?
We're gonna do. What is it? Okay, I'm gonna base this off of Wazi's stream somewhat. How long do the swear timers go? 10.
10, yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna say it. IRL word ban for the next 10 minutes. We can't say the one that starts with a D, and we can't say your name fully. But also, can I say? Oh, also, Junkie Pasta cheered 100 bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Junkie.
What'd you say?
I said thank you, Junkie.
John. It sounds like you're
Junkie.
saying like John Key, like Giancarlo.
You leave Giancarlo out of this.
I didn't say that we know anybody named Giancarlo. Did you?
No.
That's exactly what I thought.
Haha.
Oh, that's the wrong type of ear, my dumb butt.
Oh, I can't say certain words, and I don't know if I'll say them, so I gotta be careful.
I've been doing a lot of normal people
Yeah.
lately instead of, witches.
Witches?
So I've not been doing a lot of pointy ears lately, so I'm trying to draw.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Um,
I need pencils and papers and things because I never have that handy.
I'm
Mm,
trying to
Wait,
doodle a
You're throwing me off. I keep thinking we're on sing timer now.
I'm
trying to
always.
doodle a pointy ear here, and I went and did a round ear, and I'm like, wait, that's not right.
Who is your favorite Clone High character?
JKR.
Oh man.
Mine is definitely JFK or Scudsworth.
Yeah, JFK for sure.
Ooh.
But the inner like hipster in me is like, ah, fuck, the internet is ruining JFK for me.
Yeah, they kind of
Yeah.
do. But no, I love JFK. I used to like Joan a lot more
Mhm.
than I do now, having rewatched the show.
Mm-hmm.
She unfortunately went down in my books because her obsession with Abe is insufferable to me.
I know, like why
Because
Abe?
Abe is insufferable, and I'm like, who would be obsessed with that?
That's so funny.
Did you watch
It's
the
like-
leak?
He's like the Ross Geller of Clone High. I hate him so much.
The Ross Geller.
You know it's funny? On my first watch through, I thought Abe was like hilarious.
Yeah.
On like
same.
my second watch through, I thought it was like insufferable. I was like, wow, this is a pretty bland character.
Yeah.
But then on my third watch through, I was like, you know what? Abe is such a fucking satire of like a living person. Like
Yeah.
no living person could function like this. I find it
Yeah.
funny again.
Yeah, I definitely find him amusing. It's just my thing is he's supposed to be insufferable.
Yeah.
That's the point of his character. So I don't dislike him like because he's a bad character. I dislike him because I'm supposed to.
Yeah.
Also
So
iconic because the internet is ruining JFK out of out of context is so funny.
It is.
yeah, I wonder if like other people that don't really watch like cartoons or television see this stuff like without any kind of picture reference, and they're like, what the fuck is happening on the internet? Why are they talking about a dead president like that?
The Dead Kennedys.
The dead kid. Yeah,
What a
exactly.
name.
Honestly, strangest
band.
band name I've ever heard, but I
Yeah.
love it.
You know, okay. What is if you had a band, what would you name? What would you call it?
I was in a band once. I actually forgot what the name
Ooh.
even was.
What'd you play?
Bass.
Okay, that was gonna be my second guess.
Nice.
My
What was your first guess? Guitar?
guitar.
Yeah.
There's only so many instruments you can potentially go through, honestly.
Yeah. I'm terrible at drums, so it definitely wouldn't be that.
Ooh, oh, I tried to do drums when I was in high school, and I gave up on that very quickly.
I had
Okay, I
a
see
there
that
was
they're
a there was
bringing
a
back.
there was a joke I used to have. My friend. This has nothing to do with bassists. This was literally just the joke is meant to be. You say it, whoever the
I'm sorry, it's not
whatever
meant to be
instrument you use.
bassist.
Yeah.
What's up?
I don't know.
What?
I find like there's a joke, a wordplay joke in there somewhere.
Probably.
It's not meant to be bassist.
Don't ask me my political opinions. They get a little bassist. No, this
Oh,
is
it's
not a
Nya
joke
speech.
against
Shit.
bassists. This is
Wait, Froggy.
yes.
Oh, but I have another timer going. Shit, talking mushrooms.
you said my name twice.
Oh, did I really? Dang it. Okay, so first of all, undo. Oh no, this is gonna kill me. What have I even been doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I went past 5. Hold on a
Maybe
second.
5 is a little too much. I don't know.
It depends. I do a lot of strokey stuff.
I
Okay.
feel like 3 is a sweet spot. Maybe you should just do it 3.
Maybe. Hold on. I'm gonna get an egg timer and we'll do Nyata. Hold on. I don't have a lot of timers.
I feel like the egg timer is gonna like blow my ears out when it actually goes off.
Probably.
Okay, coming back.
Also, I would not be offended by any bassist jokes anyway. I'm no longer a bassist.
Oh, perfect.
I was only
Y'all
a
better
bassist
nya.
in that one band.
Y'all better nya, see?
Nya?
Yeah, nya.
We have a nya timer?
Yeah.
Oh,
and
we
it's-
do have a nya timer. I didn't even
We have
see
a
that.
nya timer. I know. I need to make it more obvious to myself because sometimes I find myself missing some of these. So I super duper appreciate everybody in chat reminding me. And I'm
Hugo,
not.
I just thought of a new joke.
Oh.
Is it a cat-based joke?
No, because when you were gone, Hugo said, I'm no longer bassist. I'm no longer a bassist. So I was going to
Yeah.
say, yeah, I'm no longer a bassist. I went to college and met a bunch of people of different music backgrounds.
See, that's the joke that I was trying to get at. Yeah, like that's what I was trying to like point out because it's not like stupid, easy joke. Bassist sounds like racist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that. Just the,
Yeah.
yeah.
I need to come
Yeah.
up with better nyas. My nyas are lacking. Like last time I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to replace a bunch of titles of movies with the word, like with cat words.
Aw, that's a really cute nya.
Yeah. I'm going to come up with better material.
I need to nya hit
Nya.
print on my printer nya.
Nya.
So real quick, I'm gonna mute my mic nya.
I feel like this is him. Right, I can't say frog. I almost I don't count that. I don't count that. I feel like this is him trying to like run away from the nya timer. Nya.
Maybe, yeah.
You're right, nya.
Oh, hello,
Nya. I have to face the music, nya.
The bassist. The bassist
Bass the music.
Bass the
Yeah.
music. This is not the bass timer. This is the nya timer. Dang it. Dang yabbit.
Nah, I like that.
Thank
Yeah.
you. D Cruz, if you're still there. Oh, I'm sorry. Hecklejack, what's going on? What am I, chopped liver? Hecklejack, what's happening? Sorry.
Nya.
Did you? Hold on.
I feel like I'm in like a stereotypical office nya.
Because of the printer, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Gosh darn, yeah. Also, Hecklejack highlight message. What am I, chopped liver? What's going on, Hecklejack? Did I miss a message? What's happening?
Oh, that was cute, yeah.
Well, Hecklejack, I don't think you're chopped liver. So I'm
Yeah.
sure. Yeah. Quick question for D Cruz. If
It's so matter of fact. Yeah.
yeah, I am not cat girl material as much as I wish I was. Yeah.
Aw.
I'm cat girl in training. Yeah.
I'm already Catboy, yeah. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of the time, so.
Oh,
Oh wait,
no.
I never
Yes.
finished my joke, Nya.
Yeah, what's your joke, Nya?
When's Nya timer off, Nya?
Oh, it's still going, yeah. Oh no, Hecklejack, I've seen you, and I saw your OC you posted. Don't worry. I'm also personally, I'm going by like people who haven't had a chance yet for sure. But like I said, if it's not drawn this stream, it's definitely going to be drawn. A future one. I do want to draw more. Also, Nya timer's over.
Yay.
I do want to draw. I want to do more OC streams, and now that I've opened it up to friends other than just Ozios. There's a easier chance of being able to go through the list and draw everybody's OCs more frequently. I'm going to try and do one once a month. So again, if it doesn't get drawn this time, it'll get drawn next time. Also, with having more different artists on these streams, I think there's also potentially higher chances for it to mix and match a bit. Also, I don't know what kind of shoes that Sophie wears, so I'm going to give her some kind of sandal-looking things. Oh,
What do you
and
call,
that's the timer for the IRL word band. Stop it.
Oh, thank God. Froggy, 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 draw, draw, draw.
Oh, yeah. And Huckle Jack says, that's fair, I'm just messing with you. That is okay, you're more than welcome to mess with me.
What's what's the name of the person in the band that helps carry around the equipment and everything?
Ooh. I should know this.
Roadie?
Yeah, the roadie, maybe. I feel like that's it. No?
Bassist, that's it. that was the joke.
Oh.
What was funny is in the band when I was the bassist, I definitely was not the one carrying the equipment because I was the smallest person in that band.
I remember using this on a few of my friends. As long as they're not the guitarist, the joke works.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. But I feel like there's another. I feel like roadie's right, but I feel like there's another one.
No, you are right. It's roadie.
Okay,
It's
why do I
roadie,
feel like there's another word for it?
If you're thinking of the word groupie, that's a different thing.
Groupie is different, yeah.
They help carry a different load.
Oh my god.
You like that?
Oh, wowie zowie. Oh, wow. Oh, speaking of wowie zowie, I found an artist. Sometimes I go through like Twitter and I search the word like, was it like shop open or something to see if I can find artists in their like stores and like see if I can find anything interesting. And I found one that is March 1st. They're opening up their shop and they're going to have a sticker based off of Freddy Fish and Putt Putt.
Oh.
And I'm absolutely getting it. Like that's the like I might get other stuff, but that's the one thing I'm absolutely getting. It's like on a little CD-ROM disc kind of design. And they're really cute because like this person's got a very specific cutesy I don't want to say cupie, but it's very like specific like Japanese-y cutesy style, like sort of influence. So okay, hold on. I gotta figure out how this hand is doing this because I've never done this pose. This is like the new way of doing hearts now, I think. Hold on. Because there's
the little I think it's the
like,
middle fingers are the curved fingers, and the index fingers are the straight fingers.
Because the way the picture I'm looking at, which I omitted the
maybe
thumbs
it's
because the
different.
thumbs looked funny, but I don't even know if those are the thumbs. I feel like that's why I got this picture funked up because this person didn't draw the lines right. Oh wait.
Sure it's supposed to be the middle fingers.
Yeah,
but I could be wrong.
Oh, okay, now I see what I did wrong because I was like thinking I didn't draw the hand right. I don't know how anybody can do this, but
yeah, it's
this is
uncomfortable.
Like the new
I'm just gonna keep doing it the old-fashioned way.
Okay, wait, hold on. Oh, I need to take a photo of myself doing this. Hands are an enigma, says Junkie Pasta. Absolutely are. Let's see.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and take a photo of myself doing this. Hold on.
Confines of my mind
Are an enigma. Okay, wait. So it's like. So I'm trying to like figure. So middle. Oh. And there I go doing it so naturally all of a sudden. Okay, hold on. Okay. So can I do a timer? Use your own body as a reference. That is the best way to be an artist. On
I
the
hate doing that.
looking at yourself, or
Yeah.
No, I've heard people say that before.
okay. Now I understand this. Okay. Take a photo, please. Oh, it
Have
did it.
have you guys ever played a Devil May Cry game? I have not.
I
I want to,
hmm.
but I haven't.
Oops. I have not, but I feel like I feel like I played a little bit at one point. I'm trying to play Bayonetta. Um,
I didn't know that.
I have Bayonetta, I think 1 and 2. Oh, oh, this is so difficult now. Hold on. Now I see what the hands are supposed to do, and I realize how fucked up I did it. Okay. So I played Bayonetta a while back. I started it, and I'm so stuck because I can't play this game to save my life. And I feel like I always play games that are a little bit outside of like I want to say my skill level. And then I always get stuck and I have to like have people help me through it, but then there's no time for people to help me because like life happens. And I'm stuck on a part on Stray, the elevator I might have mentioned before. And I need Froggy to help me.
Yes.
So
Let your gamer man help.
basically, also after I do this one for Deekers, I'm thinking because I know another person who's been waiting a while has been Bits. Who
There are 5 Devil May Cries.
there's
Yeah,
so
there are a
many
lot.
Devilman Cry like game. Oh wait,
Devilman Cry.
wait, Devilman Cry. Wait, no, what?
Devil May Cry.
Devil
Devil
May
May
Cry. I was
Cry.
like Devilman Cry. That's something else.
That's something else.
There's not 5 of those. There's one.
There's one.
Cry.
Well, one Devilman Crybaby, yes.
Yeah,
There's
cry.
many
Cry
Devilmans.
baby.
Oh, who's the baby?
Who's a little baby? I think Hugo's actually cosplayed Devilman Cry baby.
I
before.
have.
Yo.
I
Yeah.
cosplayed Akira,
Yeah.
and Alexa cosplayed Rio.
I remember that.
She's also cosplayed Rio from the Devilman OVA series.
Oh, I want to do. You know what it'd be? I wonder if someone would do the Lady Devilman or something. I'd like to see that.
Oh, I love that one.
I want to see
It's
that.
underrated.
Yeah, and like, I also want to cosplay Cutie Honey, which counts because they're by the same person.
It's true.
Yep.
There is this one collectible store out here. It's in one of the malls. It's like secluded in the corner of the mall. That has like some Devilman and Cutie Honey action figures.
Ooh, I would love a Cutie. I want more Cutie Honey in my life. I've been like collecting the newer DVDs as they come out. Like they had like these 2 reboots, and then they've had one that's like a reboot, like a nicer version of the older show, which I will say it's kind of got some themes that I don't recommend people watch. But it is
Valid.
good. It is good. I love Cutie Honey. I don't know. I love the concept. I love a lot of the like different ways that she's been interpreted by different studios. All right, I think. Hold on. We also got Redeemed Hydrate.
I was like drawing the expression here, and like I did not want it to be that sultry looking.
Ooh.
Fix
Oh yeah,
that.
I see that. I see what you mean. Got some flirting going on with some OCs here. Come to my
I
stream. I'll
wanted
make your
it to look
OCs
cute,
flirt.
not sexy.
I mean, I'm also, because Deekers is like, this is the girlfriend, Sophie here. Sophia. Hold on, let me look at that again. That's why I'm doing the little heart gesture. Moi moi kyun sort of thing. Let's see.
I saw someone at some point, I don't remember who said it, might have been Snake, who said, oh, you guys are really going to enjoy the Miku Hatsune type character in No Straight Roads. I'm like, if you're talking about,
oh
my god, I'm blanking
The
on her name.
VTuber mermaid?
Yeah.
Basically, yeah, I love her.
I love her too.
She's so good.
I love that they try to
Love
give
her.
her the mannerism of going like pewn pewn.
Pew, 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 pew.
I've actually drawn her on this stream before.
You have. That is true.
And Miku was there. Oh, and Mysterious Phoenix says, I love the smug energy you're giving him.
Oh, then I'll put him back to smug, I guess.
I feel like this is still fairly smug. I think this is smug. A little smug.
I'll make him winking. That's smug.
Like another thing I had, another idea was one of these like OC drawing streams. Eventually, someday when we get through most of them, I feel like I want to do a stream where we'll draw your OCs, but we have to draw them in like a holiday outfit.
I love that.
Like it would have to be based off of whatever holiday's coming down. Like you get your OC drawn, but it's within these specific parameters, words, and things.
I love you so much.
Parameters. What is it? Parameters or parameters?
Parameters.
Parameters.
Oh, thank God.
Adding it to the list.
No. Froggy has a list now where every time I mispronounce something, he writes it down.
I love it. They're so cute.
I'm so
Because
sad.
in the past, she's claimed that she doesn't mispronounce
I
things.
know.
And this
Oh,
is-
you
I think
absolutely
I've
do,
said
Amy,
I
I'm
pronounce
sorry.
things funny. I would admit I pronounce things funny, but I mean, there's some words where I'm like, all right, I don't know if blue is what you're going for, but blue is what I'm putting in her ears because I like how it looks. Like I do pronounce words funny, but like I don't think I pronounce a lot. I don't know.
So here's a cute one. I
Oh,
really
no.
find this one cute. Stoic. She pronounced it stoic.
Stoic. That's good.
I'm being
I like that.
outed.
Listen, you can't feel too bad because like Roxy Andrews did that twice on national TV.
Oh, good. Story.
I'm trying to remember the words. The first word was sequins.
Ooh.
She was talking about a sequined gown, and she said sequenced.
Oh. Huh.
And she was like committed to that pronunciation.
Love it.
And it happened again in Drag Race All Stars, where she was talking about a sash, and she was pronouncing it as a shaw.
Interesting.
Oh, this was
And
on
she's like a
Drag
shaw.
Race.
Why are you saying shaw? It's like, how do you say it? Sash? S-A-S-H? And she's like, oh no, this isn't another sequence moment, is it?
It's a sequence.
She owned it. She owned it.
You know, what was it? Have you ever seen the YouTube channel Kurtzgova?
No.
It's like a continued science channel, and it just like explains sciencey things in animation form. And the narrator is British, and he has like a very intellectual British voice in his
Okay.
deliveries.
Okay.
So sort of like that transatlantic accent type thing.
Yes, the British equivalent for that.
Gotcha.
Like imagine you're watching an animal documentary, that kind of British voice.
Gotcha.
So the the most recent video, you just don't expect somebody with such like an intellectual sounding voice to mispronounce words.
Right.
Oh.
He pronounced gibberish
Oh my
as
god.
gibberish.
Ooh.
And
That's definitely not right.
I just started laughing
Gibberish.
because it's still said with the seriousness of the voice. So, like, for a split
Gibberish.
second, I questioned if I was saying it wrong.
I used to pronounce inventory as inventory,
Oh my God.
so, which is not that far off from how the British pronounce it, which is inventory.
Oh, okay.
But I was not pronouncing it like that. I was still pronouncing it very wrong.
Ooh, you want to know what really bothered me? I used to be friends with a bunch of guys from high school who made their own guild in World of Warcraft.
Oh boy.
And they named their guild Epitome because they wanted
Were they pronouncing it epitome?
They were pronouncing it Epitome.
Oh, I did that too when I was a kid.
And the other thing they did was omnipotent. They pronounced it omnipotent.
Didn't I do that?
I did that too.
But the thing is, like, the thing I appreciate about that one is at least you're breaking it down to like its root words.
Yeah.
And you could still understand, oh, the person meant this word. If somebody said epitome, I would say, what are you saying?
It feels like a D&D term, epitome.
Epitome, yeah.
Like you have a tome.
Please go fetch the
Yes.
epitome from the library.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, that new D&D movie,
I'm so excited. I really want to see
excited.
it.
I really love that the premise is flat out, we stole the wrong thing for the wrong and gave it to the bad guy. Like that's literally
great.
every D&D campaign.
Is that actually how yours go? I haven't
Not
done
a
enough
lot of them
them.
can go.
Yeah.
So like I think I've told you before, Banana, like there's the something I love about D&D players. Everyone falls for it. It's called the recency bias. And you just
Yeah.
believe the most recent information you're given, no matter how many facts came before it. So like Hugo, like imagine I'm the DM and you're the player and I'm telling you there's a clan of werewolves to the east of here who plan to kill my village. I need you to go to their chief and kill them. And you're like, you got it, boss.
Obviously.
Got
And
it,
then you go on a
boss.
whole quest, you go to kill the chief, and then the chief at the last second goes, wait, that king told you to kill me? No, he's the bad guy. And then
Yeah.
as the player, you're like, oh shit, you got it, boss. And then you just go back to the king to go kill the king. No questions asked.
Yep.
And then, like the king at the last second might say something along the lines of like, are you kidding me? That's what the werewolf told you? Obviously
Of course
he
he
wants
told
me
you
dead.
that.
And like and like as the player, you're like, well, now I don't know who to believe. One of you's a literal monster who's been killing people, and one of you just happens to be the guy that gave me the most recent information.
I do remember that in my games. I never know who to believe.
Yeah.
Oh.
It do be like that.
Froggy, I need some taunts
in the series
for my new D&D character. You got any good insults I can steal? Ooh, that's a good question. Let's brainstorm some insults.
Yeah.
My favorite is you absolute walnut.
You absolute walnut.
Oh, I like that.
I use that one a lot.
I like troglodyte. I like calling people troglodyte.
Troglodyte is a good one.
Sorry, I put something in the chat just to like make it a little easier.
What color?
What color? Because I see, at least in the reference provided, she has a white dress, which is why I didn't color it. Do you want me to add highlight or shadow? Stuff like that? Ooh. Oh. Shinobi says, I'm going to invent a slur to use against you. Use that in your D&D campaign.
Jesus
I don't know about
Christ.
that. I don't know about that.
It's an invented slur. Then
I do remember saying that though. Like, hey guys, let's create a new slur right now.
Oh, you would. You would say that.
I have,
Right.
and I'll do it again.
and I'll do it again.
Everybody watch out for Froggy. Are we going for like a cherry red or like a blood red? I think a cherry red would be best, personally. Let's go with cherry. It's my OC now. I'm taking control. I'm taking over.
My friend just sent a vegan meme.
Oh,
A vegan meme.
Could have been the vegan, potentially.
It's a veterinarian hugging a dog. And a speech bubble's coming out, and she goes, "Hi, I'm a veterinarian. I save an animal in the morning, and then I eat one for lunch."
That sounds about right. One of the women in my office her whole thing is she doesn't eat anything with a face.
Yeah. I heard that. The first time I ever heard that was in Danny Phantom.
Sam.
Yes.
That's how Sam Manson described her veganism.
Yeah.
My favorite joke, The Simpsons. I think like Lisa met a bunch of hippies, and one of them called themselves a level 12 vegan, which meant that he didn't eat anything that cast a shadow.
Yeah. I've heard of that. I feel like that's a real thing. I always say this, but I'm like, I have the capacity to potentially become a vegan, but also
I don't.
I can wait. I'll wait until it's, the worst timeline, and I'll be like, you know what? I can handle this. I'm ready.
I can become a vegan once there is a plant-based meat substitute for every single meat.
That's actually good.
I agree. I agree with you, Banani.
Yeah.
And here you go. I have the capacity to become vegan. I wish I had the moral resolve to be vegan.
Yeah,
I wish being vegan was easily
Easier.
accessible and cheap.
Yep.
There are obviously really good, easy vegan alternatives, but not for like my sustainable life.
Yeah, I feel that. I have been eating the Impossible sausage from Starbucks lately because it's slightly more healthy than the regular
Starbucks
sausage.
sells sausage?
Yeah, they do. They have like breakfast foods and things too.
Breakfast sausage, yeah.
Oh shit! I thought the most they had was like bakery breakfast stuff.
No,
Well,
they
that
have
still
breakfast
includes that kind of
sandwiches and
stuff, yeah.
sous vide egg bites too.
Yeah.
I will say though, although I agree with like a lot of the tenets for veganism,
Mm.
I feel like I would be a little more practical and less anal about it, like our friend Banani.
Yeah.
Like, if we had a neighbor that owned like chickens and we knew that they were very humanely kept and they were just pets, never eaten,
Mm.
Yeah.
and like the chickens just laid unfertilized eggs,
So you
and
just
like
ate them.
and the neighbor like offered us those eggs, I would say, okay, there's no animal suffering happening. I'll eat
Yeah.
these eggs. But like I know like some vegans would be like, that's abhorrent.
And there's a lot of vegans who also think it's abhorrent to eat honey, even
Yes.
though that is literally the creation of honey and selling of honey is
Yeah.
literally preserving the lives of bees.
So that's super interesting. And I don't want to make this a vegan talk because then
Oh my
Banani,
God.
I like Banani and I get really heated.
Well, not even that.
But
Okay,
a
sorry,
good
go on.
a good argument my friend said is vegans are like half and half on the honey debate because
Yeah,
of
I've
like
noticed that.
it's technically like, is it an animal byproduct? Is it not?
Yeah.
Yada yada. But the main tenet is that the ones that are against it say is the bee honey that is sold in mass production is like the Walmart of bees,
Yeah, I
where
would definitely believe that.
those bees only pollinate like very specific like flowers, and they're not really helping to pollinate like other types of plants that actually help the environment.
Yeah.
So like by supporting the Walmart of bees, you're like hurting the small business bees that are going extinct.
I have there's Pittsburgh honey, which is right around the corner from me. They literally keep their hive like in the store.
Oh, that's really
And there's
cool.
like they have like a tube going outside so they can come and go outside and go like pollinate and stuff like
Ooh,
that. It's great. I get to see the bees all the time.
Aw.
It's set up in the window, which is a tinted window, so the sun doesn't bother them.
that's
Oh,
cool.
It's great. I love them, and they also expanded to have a convenience store like right next to them that sells like chips and soda and stuff. I'm like, this is the best. It's like a tiny little market.
I love that. We've been to a science center that has like a little bee section.
Also, I just realized I just doxed myself.
Yes.
Oh,
Ugh.
maybe when I go through this, I'm just gonna like record myself saying redacted, 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 and try
Just
to
say
edit
like
it over.
redacted honey, which is right around the corner for me.
Oh shit. Okay, wait, let me write that down.
Because there's only one location of this
Redacted.
Also,
place. It only exists in one place.
bye Junkie and hi
Oh,
Bits.
and also, good night, Iconic, who I think just left. Yeah. Ah!
Banana and I find ourselves naturally making that sound.
We make
Good.
a lot of really goofy noises. Oh, I
Under
got.
the
Why
land,
did
the
I think?
ice, the snow.
Oh, were you saying goodnight to somebody else? Was it Junkie
I'm saying
Pasta?
yay.
Yes.
Oh, Dingus. Oh, I'm so sorry, Iconic. Well, welcome back, Iconic. You never left. Sorry, I'm just so used to. You know what it is? I'm so used to Iconic going away for dinner.
Dinner, yeah. So true.
So it's like, oh, this is a normal thing. It's kind of late, but it's normal. Whoopsie.
I'm just like, I already ate. I'm still here.
Also, it's a good thing Bits is here because someone who an OC I've been meaning to draw the next time was Bits OC, Bergamot or Bergie, Bergamot, Bergamot,
Burgermeister.
I like that. Bergamot?
Bergamot. So that's who I'm drawing now. Yeah,
So is this like a Tefling? I guess.
a halfling.
Tefling.
Oh, Kefling.
Tefling? Or I think they have horns, don't they? So this might just be a dark elf?
Oh, gotcha. I'm really excited to see it colored. I also
I'm not
yeah.
super familiar with D&D races because I have not played D&D in a very long time, and I only played it like twice. It wasn't really my thing. I enjoy seeing other people play it, though.
Yeah, like I've tried some campaigns. Here, wait. I'm going to commit a sin and flip the image just so I can get the head shape right. Hold on. But I've played a few D&D campaigns and I've never finished them.
Oh no.
And I'm really sad about it. I'm not gonna lie. I want to be able to play a D&D campaign that actually gets finished. Um, like that's my dream. Uh, and it always finishes because the first one was because I broke up with my boyfriend at the time.
Ugh.
Then the next one was like,
Is this the one I know or a different
no,
boyfriend?
no, it's not. Yeah, this was the one I
Because
had
I
in
was like, I don't
college.
remember if he even ever played D&D. I thought he only played
But
video.
funny enough, I did try playing with some of our mutual friends, as far as the ex that you know.
That doesn't surprise me because a lot of the people in that group would definitely play D&D.
Exactly, and that went fine until it didn't.
Yeah, as it do.
Yeah.
We have a
Yes.
comment.
What's up?
D Cruz. Hugo,
Hello.
guess what I have? My own Owl House OC named Fleur, and she is a shapeshifter.
I saw, and I'm probably gonna draw her next.
D Cruz gets 2 this time. If anything, I'm allowing it because also this is Hugo's first time on here, and if anything, we got one for D Cruz. We got one for like we try and spread it around. Like I said, if it doesn't get drawn this stream, your OC will get drawn the next one. And I'm gonna try and do it at least one a month. So
I am totally down to do more in the future as well, and I'll be
yeah,
more prepared and actually like look through the list beforehand.
yeah, no worries. I'm sorry if I felt like I didn't if I didn't prepare you enough.
No, you're fine. I was just frazzled this week, so
Oh, I know.
it's
I
my
was
own
actually.
fault, really.
Oh, you're doing great.
Thank you.
You're doing exactly what I expected, which is awesome.
Thank you.
As
I
in, you're doing
appreciate that.
awesome.
Proud of you.
Thank you.
Also, I want to say, speaking of all the OCs, I know I haven't really had a chance to respond to everybody that posts OCs. I do want you all to know that I really do love people posting OCs, either in the OC stream drop or in the other chat. And I'm actually debating, I have to add a clip channel, and I want to add a fanfic channel so that people can post their fanfics, and it'll make it easier for me to access and read them if you're okay with me reading them. And if you have already posted your fanfic somewhere in my channel, I will go look for it. I'm sorry. But I need to like sit down and actually read people's fanfics at some point. Need free time for that. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. I want this to be a more creative space if I can manage.
Always fun to do. I should just honestly just post some of my friends' OCs in there because I have like none and she has like 50 million.
Aw. Well, Hugo,
It's
here's your
funny
sign
because
to
when I
make
was
more.
looking
Yeah.
when I was looking through the list, I saw that someone's OC was their Final Fantasy 14 character, and I was like, that was already drawn.
Yeah. I will say, I did say like around the beginning of when I first started doing this that like let's say, I don't know, I'm trying to like think of a better way to like organize it because I do realize how everything kind of gets lost in the sauce, like with all the comments and stuff. Not to say don't comment, which I feel like I can also turn off that feature.
You
But
can,
yeah,
but
so I might do that, and I'm debating like deleting some of the comments. Apologies to people if that does
I would
occur.
say
I
that
don't
would
know.
probably be the best for that particular thing. And if
Yeah,
people want to discuss their OCs, they can go into the regular OC channel.
yeah, and I need to figure out a way to like differentiate them a little bit more. Um,
If you differentiate enough, I could tell which one to go into.
yeah, so I'm working on making things a bit more coherent for everybody, a bit easier for us. And
God bless you.
yep, and it's everything happens in due time. I've only been streaming for a year.
It's a trial process.
Yeah, exactly. I'm still
It's
learning.
an achievement.
Oh my god, I still can't believe it. Sometimes I'm just like, woof.
Oh, woof.
I'm a cat and I'm just woofing.
It's a lot to stream that often. Like source personal experience, I can't do it. I've tried.
Well, so far I've been to
No,
some of yours. Yeah.
I am proud of your consistency. You kept up.
Yeah, agreed.
Thank you. And I plan to do more in the future. I would love
Yeah.
to. Oh, put it on slow mode. Do you mean
No,
this chat?
putting it on slow mode. It's the Discord server, so that's not gonna change the issue.
Yeah, I mean on here I
If
can
it
put
were
it on slow
this,
mode.
if it were the Twitch chat, said slow mode would be helpful, but it's not the Twitch chat that's the problem.
Yeah, no, but this is also like trial and error. I'm learning what works, what doesn't. This was like the best idea at the time I had to make this possible, to have somewhere to submit them. I feel like people will do like Google Docs and stuff too, but I'm just like, no.
Oh no.
No, I think having the
What?
Discord server channel is fine. It's just like just make that a submission only,
Yeah.
maybe. And
We're
then
gonna work
like
on
if
that.
people want to like chat about the OCs, then they go into the other channel.
Exactly. And so I do apologize if you do have conversation there. It's gonna go away.
Yeah.
Banana.
Yes, what's up?
Oh.
What's up?
Very random bits commented in chat, a joke that only we would understand. And
Oh, no,
because
no, no. I see
okay,
it.
I didn't have to read it.
Everyone's gonna go looking for it now that you pointed it out, though.
I see it,
no,
but I
that's
don't
all right.
understand it as expected.
Honestly, good.
I
It means you're not terminally online.
am terminally online, but that is not one of the things that I understand from being terminally online.
Don't look it up.
Okay, Mysterious Phoenix is asking the question.
Yes.
Do we pronounce the X in titles? Like Hunter x Hunter?
Yes.
I say yes.
Yeah.
Because I've never heard I'm gonna make the argument. For everybody that argues it's Hunter x Hunter and not Hunter x Hunter, I have never heard anyone call it Spy Family.
Yeah,
I've heard people call it Spy Family.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I've done, XXX Holic, for example. That's like the one thing I can think of. Spy X Family, I do pronounce the X. Hunter x Hunter, I do pronounce the X.
Yeah, it just rolls off the tongue better.
It does. I just love I saw like a lot of running jokes, Owl House jokes, because of Hunter x Hunter.
That's funny. That's
people
funny.
like people literally drew like Hunter kissing himself and said like Hunter x Hunter or whatever that anime is about.
Oh my god, that is actually a really funny joke.
It was very, very funny.
Oh my gosh.
I got a very big kick out of it. I'm like, you know what? He deserves the self-love. He doesn't know how to love himself yet.
Oh, I love Hunter.
He's a good boy.
I'll give Hunter all the love that he's missing.
I am devastated to know that the final episode is premiering while I'm going to be at Anime Boston.
Oh no.
This happened with the first episode of season 3 as well, but I just watched it on my phone in my hotel room that night.
Thank you, Raku, for the raid.
Thank you, Raku. Hello. We're drawing our friends OCs tonight.
Also, Shinobi said, do you pronounce the L in salmon? And if you do,
salmon?
Where can I missile strike you?
I do not.
Salmon.
I used to know a girl with the last name Salmon. Salmon. And I cannot tell you how complicated it was. Like, I never had to pronounce her last name, but I'd be like, oh, that girl so-and-so Salmon.
Salmon.
Salmon. Like, also her name started with an S. I won't dox her. She was not one of my friends. She was a girl in my grade. Wait, am I back? Do I have to... Hold on. It says it's back.
It's coming back. The ad's running. Pickle Jack be like, welp.
It does say unstable.
But we hear you fine. You're not lagging like...
Yeah, you're not like getting knocked out of Discord this time.
Yeah, it's funny. It has like the green mark in the corner of OBS, but it does say unstable on Twitch. How bad is it, everybody? Curb your enthusiasm. Starts playing.
Yeah, I just see the ad right now, so I don't know what the it looks like it's back. Yeah, it's back.
But how do we sound?
That I don't know. I have it on mute, so I don't have an echo.
Oh, hold on. Someone tell me how terrible we sound.
The game Salmon.
D-Cruz says, I actually watch a gaming YouTuber named The Game Salmon. Oh,
I like that. Okay, Shinobi says we sound fine.
Okay, it does say unstable on my Twitch, looking at my Twitch thing, but maybe that's because it hasn't updated. I'm just going to keep drawing.
Yeah, just keep going.
Let's hope that doesn't do that again. I had better internet. I actually was debating, should I like just go for like the gold, go for the super expensive one?
Don't.
I know.
It's not worth it.
I know. And honestly, I was like, this was like my trial tonight. Like, I've been having such good 2 hour streams that I was like, I want to be able to draw the same amount of OCs as always. So let's see what happens.
See, I upgraded my internet not
Oh,
that long ago, but that's because I got a discount.
nice.
So I was like, why not? And they were also like, yeah, you're gonna pay like a little over $5 less per month,
Oh,
and you're gonna get a brand new router for free, and we're gonna waive the rental fee for it too. I'm like,
ugh.
dope.
Hugo, I
Hmm,
need your luck.
that's awesome.
Verizon, man.
You know what's
Ugh,
funny,
I don't have
Danny? When we move
Verizon.
in together, I'm
Yeah,
actually looking forward to setting us up with like good internet.
I know.
That's the good thing is you guys can split the internet bill too.
Yeah.
You
Exactly.
can do that.
Oh, I'm so excited for that. I will no
Honestly, I
longer
think my
be. Yeah.
current package would probably still be enough for both of us. Like, I don't think I would need to go like higher than what I have now.
Yeah. I think you very rarely have internet issues, I want to
Yeah,
say.
right now, our friend, our IT friend that set it up for me and whatnot, he was like, "This is like overkill."
Eh.
Honestly, my internet setup is also overkill. Like I said, the only reason I upgraded was because of the discount. I was
Mm,
like, why not? I'm like, to not
yeah,
do it would be kind of dumb.
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
And it's not like that, and the discount is non-expiring. So I'm like,
Oh,
okay.
You
perfect.
got
Yeah,
grandfathered
because I
in.
asked that question. I'm like, is it going to go up after 3 years? And they're like, no. I'm like, oh, okay, then yeah, why not? Because
Damn,
that's what
Hugo.
happened with my last deal, is it went
Yeah,
up after 3 years, which I expected, but
it's annoying.
Oh. Well, hopefully no longer.
yeah, 'cause they have to say that if it is going to, like, it'll say like, oh, this discount will expire like on this date
Yeah.
or after this amount of time, but on my bill it says like this discount has no expiration date.
Oh, I
Oh,
love that.
perfect.
Yeah.
It's in writing.
Yeah, it's in writing. They can't
Oh,
fucking do anything now. And even if they did, I'd be like, all right, I'll switch to T-Mobile home internet then,
Yeah.
because now you can get that
T-Mobile.
literally anywhere.
Huh.
It's not fast, but it's all right.
It does the job.
Yeah, it does the job. It's like 120
Hmm.
megabits per second. Not great, but it doesn't function like it's not dedicated on the functioning of a wire, which has been my issue with
Mm.
Verizon in the winter with water getting into my fiber optic cable.
I remember that.
Yeah, happened twice.
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, I'm using Optimum, which is not great, and I can get Verizon here, and I've considered it, but I'm also like, I don't want to go through the hassle right now.
That's valid. I had Optimum when I was living with my parents. We don't have Optimum as an option out here. It's either Verizon or Spectrum. So
Mm.
obviously, I'm going with Verizon.
Yeah, it's the better one. You want that
Yep.
cable? Oh,
Not touching Spectrum with a
what do we got?
10-foot pole. They're also more expensive for worse service. I'm like, no,
That's annoying.
it's not worth
Oh,
it.
back to
I
excellent.
hate
Oh, thank God.
I hate that there's like a fucking monopoly.
On
Yeah, I know it's the
internet,
worst.
yeah. On that, on streaming services now too. Everything's going to
Yeah,
shit. I I honestly wonder, like you know how like people are like, oh, like perfect utopia, like this is how something should be, sort of deal.
yeah,
And then like how we are very clearly moving past that into like we were corporations all along.
yep,
So that's the reality we live in, right? And unfortunately, my mind is just moving to Dinotopia, which is a utopia, but that also has its own problems. I wish we lived in Dinotopia. That's my closing thought.
I think I'd rather live in Dinotopia than capitalist dystopia.
Exactly. Dinosaurs are rad, yo.
They are.
Oh, and also, you guys, just to make sure you heard me, you got a hydrate.
Gotta hydrate.
I had to stop drinking my soda after 9, so
Oh yeah,
I'm on my
Froggy.
water now.
Hugo is drinking a Coca-Cola, right?
No,
Mm.
it's Pepsi.
It's Pepsi. Never
It is
mind.
Peeps flavored Pepsi.
Peeps flavored Pepsi. A cursed
I
drink through
love
and
that.
through.
It's back in the fridge now for me to finish tomorrow because I can't drink soda after 9 o'clock.
That is a good policy to have.
Yeah, I try not to have any sugar after 8 o'clock, but it's not realistic for me, so it ends up being 9.
Get that?
Where'd you get that?
Local supermarket.
Yeah, yeah.
So any rando supermarket could potentially have it.
I might go looking for it. I'm not usually a Pepsi drinker, but I'm always down to try like a weird novelty drink.
It was odd because I was like just going out. I was going up to check out. And I was like, oh, I want to see if they have the strawberries and cream Dr. Pepper. They did.
Ooh.
I bought that too.
I'll try that.
Finished that yesterday. And I also saw that they also had the Mountain Dew Black Out. I think it's called Blackout, something like that.
Oh, did you know they changed Sierra Mist?
They did to
Yeah.
Starry.
Starry, we saw that at Katsu.
Yeah, they sell it here, and I've been drinking it for like 2 months, and it's really not that different.
It's just Sierra Mist rebranded.
Yeah. It tastes a little more similar to Sprite now, but it's not that different.
It's still got that lemony flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just went to go and grab the freaking Dr. Pepper, and then I saw the Mountain Dew Blackout, which I'd been wanting to try, so I grabbed that too. And then I saw a Pepsi with a yellow band on it. I'm like, that's not normal. Is it for like some kind of sports thing? And then I saw the peep on it. I'm like,
oh my god.
I'm like, maybe it's just for Easter or something. And then it's like, no, Peeps flavored. I'm like, what?
This is why God has abandoned us.
Yeah.
We've decided to sacrilege our sodas.
It was, yeah. I was like, all right, I have to try this. If I die, I die.
Aw, you get to die on my stream. I'm so honored.
It was fine though. It literally just tasted like a piece of Peep got dissolved in my Pepsi. It was fine. It was just slightly sugarier Pepsi.
That doesn't sound the most appealing.
It tasted fine. It was literally just like Peeps tinted.
Aw.
Peeps the boo.
Peeps de buh.
Yeah.
What was that question? D. Cruz asks, "Hey guys, what is your favorite restaurant to go to?"
Uh,
I
Well, we
also
go
like
to-
Texas. Piece of what?
Ooh,
Peeps.
Texas Roadhouse.
Peeps. Peeps.
I know. I asked the same thing earlier. Like, are you saying peeps?
Yes.
Peeps.
Piece of peep. But
Let's take a peek at that
my
peep.
favorite restaurant to go to, as far as chain restaurants go, I'd probably say either Longhorn, which is basically just Texas Roadhouse, but different.
Been to Texas Roadhouse a few times, but not that.
And The Yard is my favorite restaurant over here to go to. I don't know what other, if anywhere outside my city has The Yard, but it is a chain here technically.
What is their typical cuisine? The Yard.
They're a gastropub,
Ooh.
so it's like fried foods, sandwiches, grilled cheeses. They have a lot of different weird ass grilled cheeses.
I want a grilled cheese now.
And they also have a lot of beer.
I didn't have a grilled cheese, but I had a tuna melt tonight for dinner.
Sorry, Heckle Jack said Pepis.
Pepis. Oh my god, I'm not gonna recover from the fucking Lindsay Lohan ad. She
What?
okay. Do you know Pilk?
Pilk? No. What's that?
When you mix Pepsi and milk.
Oh, gross.
And she did a Christmas themed ad for Pepsi, but they were advertising they were telling people like drink it with milk. Like Lindsay Lohan loves I can't even fucking remember the word yet. I
She
just
is
said it.
desperate for work if she did that. Oh my god.
And she's wearing like it's like a whole like Santa Claus loves Pilk, like Santa Claus loves like milk and or cookies and Pilk, and like she's eating it, she's drinking it, she's like, oh, this is so good. Like that's what her face is showing.
What drives me nuts is like in theory, I should like how Pilk tastes because
But
I
in
love
practice.
I love soda floats and it's the
Ooh.
same type of idea. I think I would like Pilk if the milk was like vanilla flavored.
Oh yeah, like flavored milk. Oh god, part of me like wants to try it because I've heard other friends try it. The other part of me is like absolutely fucking not.
Yeah, no. I will put ice cream in Pepsi all day.
Mhm.
Preferably Coke.
Yeah,
Preferably
ice
root
cream,
beer.
absolutely.
But yeah.
Yo, okay. I found out recently how much calories like root beer has, and I'm just like, ugh, I can never eat that. I can never drink that again. Like compared to any other soda, it's like full of calories.
And it's the bad kind.
Oh, and I do like a root beer occasionally though. So I'm just like,
Yeah.
well, that's one soda I can never drink again.
Is it all root beers or certain brands of root beers?
You know what? It might be A&W.
Yeah, I would stay away from A&W. They're like, not. They're very chock full of that. I would try like Barks is probably not as bad.
Ooh, I do like a good bark. Barks
Woof.
root beer. Book woof.
All right, this one's done.
Nice. You're gonna do another. Also, Raku
Yeah.
says Pilk is why God is banned. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All these like flavored sodas is why God is banning us.
Absolutely,
done.
I will drink weird flavored sodas all day. And what I love is that not my upstairs neighbor. One of my upstairs neighbors does the same thing as me. Just will try the weirdest flavors of soda. He drank the Flamin' Hot Cheeto Mountain Dew with me.
Yo, I had a little bit of that.
Right? It was.
It was
And then
something.
also, I ordered the Coca-Cola Bite, the video game Diet Coke.
Oh.
It was like supposed to be grape, I guess. It tasted like Diet Purple, like the color purple, but Diet.
So not grape, just purple.
So not
But that's
grape,
the
just
thing,
purple. That's what it tasted
sometimes-
like. But yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, I ordered the Bite because they didn't sell it in stores. You could only buy it online.
Damn.
You're making me
And
hungry.
I was like, oh yeah, do you want one? Because I thought I was getting like a pack of 4. It only came with 2. He's like, do you still are you still okay with me having one? I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna love it enough to want the other can. Just take it.
Mm-mm.
So, and I was right. So like, and I also found out that a new couple of friends that Alexa and I hang out with, one of them was also into trying weird sodas. I'm like, great. I'm like finding all these people, my people.
my people.
Trying weird sodas is just. Oh, I forgot the tail. I'll draw that in a second. Trying out weird sodas is just like a fun little, like, it's like a little activity you get to have in life. Normally you wouldn't be like, like when you're kids, I feel like your parents wouldn't let you have too much soda. Now you're an adult, you can try all the funky flavors.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
No percent.
Drinking Pilk, no percent. Any percent.
I do apologize if you do like Pilk and I said it's gross.
Don't.
I have had it and it didn't taste good. Also, yes, purple has a flavor.
I was actually gonna ask you, Hugo.
The flavor is purple.
Yeah. So Hugo, you know how?
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay, what?
No. So you're saying purple is a flavor. Pink has a flavor.
Yes.
And to me, it's the pink Starburst. That is literally the flavor of pink.
For me, the flavor of pink would be somewhere between Pepto-Bismol bubblegum
gosh.
flavor and strawberry milk.
Ooh, strawberry milk.
Specifically Nesquik strawberry milk.
I haven't had I haven't had like Ovaltine or Nesquik or whatever in forever, and I've been like wanting to have it again.
Bit says Jeep guy is back. Please end me. What's Jeep guy?
What is Jeep guy? I guess is Bits, do you have a person in your area that has a very loud or obnoxious Jeep? Perchance? I'm not too caught up on Bits lore recently.
So, just to comment on Shinobi saying I prefer Kilk instead of Pilk. I probably would
Kilk.
prefer that too because I prefer Coke over Pepsi generally.
Is that Pepsi and Coke?
No, Kilk would be Coke and milk.
Ooh,
It's just instead of Pepsi, it's Coke.
that hurts me physically.
Nesquik strawberry milk, yum.
I don't-
Yes.
Ooh. Oh my god, wait, what if you did have different flavors of milk with your
I think it would taste better that way.
Huh. I'm just like also
Working at dispensary is coming 3 times a day. Oh boy.
Jeep guy.
who's Jeep guy? Oh yeah,
Jeep
who's
guy
Jeep
is
Somebody
also
that comes to Pink
More
Bits
like
of
Jeep.
dispenser.
more
I
like Jeep
see.
weed guy.
Jeep weed?
Jeep weed?
Not cheap weed, but Jeep weed.
Jeep weed.
Delicious.
He has a shit attitude and an aversion to wearing belts with pants.
Oh my god.
You know what's funny? The way that's
Also,
worded.
yes.
An aversion to wearing belts with pants
Yeah, I
makes
can't
me
imagine.
think that he wears belts with no pants
What?
rather
No
than
pants.
wearing pants with belts.
That's a messed up line. Also, Mysterious Phoenix says it's time for your annual reminder to hate Nestle for their war crimes. True.
Yes, that
terrible
is also
company.
very true.
They're a terrible company that steals and commodifies water.
Yep.
I know,
From
that's
indigenous
so
land.
wild to me. Like, that was something I always questioned when I was a kid. Like, why is it that this chocolate company gets a water?
Yep.
Like, what's going on there?
And it doesn't even taste good.
It's just, I mean, I would,
I've had Nestle bottled water before. It tastes gross.
I will take your word for it. I feel like I've had it before, just like, you see water in store and there's not a lot of options, so you just take it. Or like I'm at like a, I don't know, theme park or something and that's all they offer, maybe. But like, I'm gonna take your word for it. That's gross.
Yeah,
'Cause I don't
it's gross.
remember.
The only bottled water I generally have drank is either Deer Park or Poland Spring. I prefer Poland Spring, but I don't buy bottled water anymore because I just use the Brita.
Yeah, the Brita. I've got a Brita and I have not. I need to remember to replace the filter. I usually just go straight from I get like ice cubes and I go straight to the sink. I don't even really use it. I use Froggies though.
Yeah, you do.
Brita filter.
The best part about drawing this OC is I already know how to draw it. Because it's just loose.
Oh yeah, I wonder. I mean, I know it's like a shapeshifter thing, but I wonder if Let me think. I have like a thought in my head and I'm trying to figure out what I'm trying to say.
Good night, Snake.
Oh, good night, Snake. So someone is going to bed.
Good night,
Hopefully nobody
Poon
gets
Poon.
bored. Good night, Poon Poon. Oh yeah, we cosplayed Poon Poon for the second year in a row at Katsu.
It was awesome.
Nice.
And every year we get someone saying like to us like, "You guys are so fucked up" or something similar.
Yeah.
Which is valid. It's valid
I love
criticism.
it. I love it.
It's valid
But it's always like in a
criticism.
fun way. It's never like, how dare
'Cause
you? It's
they're
always like,
excited
oh,
in a
dude, I
weird
also
way.
watched that series. This is such a fucked cosplay.
Yeah. And
I saw
don't know.
you guys also cosplayed, well, like, wore onesies. It still counts as cosplay
Yes.
of Bluey and
People
Bingo.
took photos of us. This is the second time. So I used to, you know how, okay, this is so stupid. I used to be a pop socket hater. I thought it was stupid, and then I realized how much I actually needed a pop socket. Okay.
I'm obsessed with them. I don't have a pop socket, but I have a holder built into my phone case that basically functions the same way. So
Exactly.
I'm obsessed with them.
So here's the thing, Hugo. I used to hate them. I love them. I thought Kigus were cute, but I was like, I wouldn't consider this a cosplay, right?
Yeah.
At MagFest, I can't tell you how many people asked for photos of us in the Evangelion Kigus.
Oh, I bet.
And this year, not this year, at Katsu, there were so many people wearing Evangelion Kikus. And then at we dressed up as Bluey and Bingo in our Kikus. I actually really love it. I'm so glad I bought that. Like I'm gonna wear that all the fucking time. You have no idea. Like I'm not just gonna wear that as a cosplay. And so many people were so excited. Like you could even hear people that didn't take photos being like, Bluey, Bingo, like in the background.
Yeah.
And people were asking for photos. They're like, oh my. Exactly.
People were so excited.
And like people were like, oh my kid loves this show. Like, and
Oh,
wanna take
I'm
photos.
convinced that the people that said like, my kid loves this show, can I please get a photo of you? I'm convinced those people are fans themselves and were just saying, this is for my kid.
But the thing is, like,
say it with your whole chest. I'd be like, I love Bluey. Let me get a picture.
Oh, people wanted selfies with us too.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
Fun.
I love that.
And I definitely like. I need to get better. One of my cosplay things that is like the thing that I'm really bad at when it comes to cosplay is poses. I don't practice beforehand. I don't think it through. And then I end up getting people very disappointed when they're like, "Oh, can you like pose as a character?" And I'm like, I'll try. Like someone tried to, I dressed up as Tanjiro for like Anime NYC last year, and somebody was like trying to help me pose. They're like, no, you have to do it this way. And they're like moving my arms, and I'm like, I'm sorry, man. I didn't know it came with this much commitment.
I try to always just stick. I always do the same pose for each, like not the same pose for every character, but like each character has a pose that I will I will do over again for that character.
Exactly. And like for the first couple Bluey and Bingo photos, I was trying to show off the hood too much, so I'd like be bending down my head. That was, I don't know. People like I feel like if you just take a photo of us in the Kigus, you don't get enough of the face of the Kigu. So that's why I did it. And I don't know. I feel like people were like, what the fuck is this person doing in my selfie or in my photo? And I'm like, you know what? I'll get better next time. But that was definitely, we also had actual like children cosplaying like I think I put the earrings on the wrong side. I'll fix that. I was looking at this in reverse to be able to draw the head shape, and I made an oopsie. So Okay. Like they were dressed up as like I think Genshin characters, and they wanted photos of, or they didn't want photos. They complimented us on our cosplay, and I'm like, here we go, actual children
Yeah.
liking the outfit. That's what I want. I guess they would be back here. There we go. That looks right. I hope I got the markings for the most part correct. I feel like
You have the mockings of a king.
the markings. I feel like this is mostly good, but I can understand if I like missed something crucial.
Some goes towards the head, yes.
Yeah. And Bit says, yeah, oh, he's a little popsicle. Yeah. I'll give him a little popsicle.
Got a little popsicle.
Because obviously the color scheme or the concept has a little bit of creamsicle going on here, so add that in a little bit. I also, this is what I wanted to say to Bits earlier. Bits, I know that this is technically not, it also says likes creamsicles and tea. I know this is a Honduran bat per the reference sheet, but I have a strong urge, not now, but at some point in the future, a strong urge to draw your character in like the bluey art style.
Oh, I love that.
So I know it's not a dog. I know they're not a dog. Or he's not a dog. But I have the vibe. Somehow it's there. It's the snoot. Something about the snoot.
The snoot.
Yeah.
Das Snooten.
What the heck is happening outside of the door?
Uh-oh. We got people
Oh,
having
just
a fun
cabinets.
time. Oh, it's just cabinets. Is it Sophie, the cat?
No, it's Alexa doing something with the cabinets, I guess.
No.
Sophie can't reach the cabinets.
She
She doesn't climb up
try.
there.
Sophie's got the chalk.
Who's got the chuck? Truck zone. I don't remember the line. I don't know the song.
Hello.
Also, that would be so good. Yes. I have about half an hour left to the stream, and I do want to add just a little bit. I want to clean this one up a little bit. I wonder if I can fit one more in or not. I might try. I know.
That's a wonky foot.
God,
God, I suck at shoes.
don't say that. That's a
Don't
pretty darn
ever
good foot.
say that.
Thank you. I struggle with feet.
I get that.
Probably because I don't like feet.
Feet are hard. You should. I mean, you saw the toes I drew earlier. They were not top tier.
I'm hard for feet.
Are you? Is feet your new
Nah.
fetish? Is that your crew assigned fetish now?
Nah.
Serious Phoenix says, thinking about going to my nearby con as a black mage from Final Fantasy since I already have half the outfit already. Might as well.
Oh, I love the black mage.
Black mage is such a... Because, like, you'll either get people who are like, ooh, black mage, or people who played Kingdom Hearts will be like, ooh, Vivi. I know Vivi's not from Kingdom Hearts, but that's how Kingdom Hearts people, like, react to the black mage.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know, I know who you're talking about. Now that you mention it, yeah.
I'm watching my friend play through that Final Fantasy, and I like Vivi.
Vivi's cute.
It's a good storyline.
Final Fantasy XIV actually did, like, a sort of homage to Vivi. The character's name was Gigi, though.
GG, like good game.
Like GG as in GIGI, so basically good game, yeah.
Also,
Geo.
Bits said that they had someone commission them for a Bluey style PNG,
Ooh.
and it's a husky.
I do like
Love that.
Can we see it when you're done?
I want to do a Bluey style Bananions eventually. You know what?
should.
By any chance, was being void. Mysterious Phoenix says, Froggy, I thought your crew assigned fetish was being void. I'm thinking if there's anyone I can do with the last half an hour. Is there anyone? I know Hecklejack really wants to get their OC drawn. I'm assuming I do see this newly posted one. Shinobi posted his VTuber model, I believe. Is Question: is Mancari in this chat today? I know Iconic was here or is here. Iconic just blips in and out of my memory. Um, hmm. Feel like. I gotta remember to do a little check mark. I see who's here. Oh, we got first time chat from Max Senekov 2. Oh no, it's a it's a bot.
Oh, hi. Hi, Mr. Bot.
When? And you don't want to be famous?
I mean, I'd love to be famous through my own means.
Thank you, Bits, for banning them.
Oh, thank you. Wait. Did Bits? I don't think is.
Bits
Did you
is a
see that?
mod. Correct. Bits
Oh.
put up a poll before.
Oh, I guess. Oh, that's true. Because technically, yeah. I forgot. Sometimes I forget that people I have as artists on here are also mods now, so that they can see the.
So you can see the requests, yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that's so funny. You know what? I'll do one for Hecklejack. I'm gonna try and draw this new character. Try not to speed it, but let's see how far we can get within the last half an hour or so.
Actually been a while since I've drawn season 1 stuff.
Ooh.
Oh, Shinobi put up the Pilk.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Poll. Thank you, Shinobi.
Wait, what did the Pilk poll say? I missed that somehow.
Do you drink Pilk? Yes, no.
Oh, we also got.
I prefer P stands for piss.
Also, we got an IRL word band for soda that I missed. We
Bro,
still have time.
Bits is like, bro, I'm sobbing. You forgot.
Oh. Oh, good night. Hey, Cruz. I do feel, is this character maybe inspired by, this is for Hecklejack, is this character maybe inspired by, was it Twilight Princess? Or is that the base shape? Maybe why I'm thinking that. Will we get an answer? I don't know. Let's do, I wonder, you know what I miss? Neopets Fairies with the British
Oh god,
spelling.
yeah.
And I feel like this would be, I'm not doing it, I feel like it'd be fun to do an OC stream where we try and replicate a certain style too.
Oh, that would be fun.
Right? Like I'm trying to, like there's so many ideas, but I'm always like, I haven't been doing the OC streams much enough to like really do anything different yet, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah,
well, if you ever have one where it's like draw in the style of the Owl House, I got you.
Yeah, I'll leave that to you. I'm not like, I could try, but I don't think I could do it.
You can do it.
The style's pretty like. I struggled with when I was drawing the character sheet for my OC. I had to like take a lot of reference for that because I didn't want to just make them look like Luz or Amity. Yeah, those are the ones I know to draw best.
Oh, do you think that when the final episode comes out, are you gonna do fan art for it? Do you think you'll be inspired?
Oh yeah, I'm sure I will.
Can't wait to see it. I feel like you should do like one big like magnum opus.
Right?
Yeah.
Being like, it's over.
It's over, folks. Oh, I just realized I'm doing 2 characters with wings in a row. Oh. Well. I've been recently, speaking of series ending, I've been recently watching a lot of clips of Star versus the Forces of Evil.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know, I feel like that's a show that like was definitely rushed. I think the ending was rushed, which is why they changed
from what I've heard.
done. And I rewatch the ending so much more often than anything else. I feel like it just, the decision to destroy the magic.
I'm going to mute because that is something that I might watch at one point.
Froggy!
No, not Froggy. Banani, who spoils everything.
I can't keep track of like things that people watch and have, and especially when a show's been out for like
But
the past
no,
few
no. The rule of
years.
thumb should be if
What
you're
is the rule of
explaining
thumb?
a finale or a big event, you
Ugh.
should just say, as a courtesy, this
Uh,
might be a spoiler.
I'm not gonna remember that. I'm sorry. Like I'll
No.
try, but it's kind of tough.
I never watched Star Versus, but I know like everything about what happens in it because Mooring Mark, one of the artists that I follow, who
Yup,
does
I know
like
that
Owl
one.
House daily comics.
I follow him.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's great. But he started off doing Star Versus, and well, I think he started with Gravity Falls, and then did Star Versus,
I think he still does a
and
lot of
ended.
Gravity Falls.
He still does Star Versus sometimes. He pretty much primarily does Owl House now, but yeah. And then he'll move on to the next thing after that.
I think that like Froggy's gonna have to give me a list of all the shows that he's finished and all the ones he plans to eventually watch in the
No, I need
future.
to train you to not spoil things.
Maybe that too. What am I, a dog? I know I've been woofing a lot tonight, but I'm not a dog. I'm a cat.
Please.
Blow a whistle every time she almost spoils something.
You have to have like a. I've said this before. Somebody's got to have like a soundboard. We
For
need one for
censorship.
cats. Yeah. I'm not allowed to talk. It's my stream and I'm not allowed to say anything. Everyone else, like, that's. I feel like there's like a viewer control thing where, how do I say this? I feel like there's like a viewer control thing where like they can, kind of like the Bingle Bangles or something, where, like a big loud fucking noise comes at me every time I'm about to like spoil something like that. I think that would be a good addition.
I
Might
can't.
be
I
wise.
should just spoil things back to you.
Yeah, why not? I'm okay with that.
No, you're not.
Come on, let's go. Let's fight.
Okay.
It's a spoil off.
Spoiler.
How would you like it if the final episode of Owl House got
Uh-oh.
leaked, and then you're like, "Ooh, I can't wait till I get home to watch it," and then I just immediately tell you, "Oh, you're gonna love it when blank happens."
Well, that's different because it's a show that's still airing.
Oh, is it, Banani? Is it a little different?
Yeah.
Is it different that somebody enjoys something and then it gets spoiled to them?
I can't like the show's been
What's
out for
funny is
so
that's a very
long.
real fear to have because the second episode of season 3 got leaked.
It
Oh
did.
shit.
Yeah, it got leaked like 2 weeks before it was
Yeah.
supposed to air.
So it has happened.
Yeah, I watched it when it leaked because I didn't want to
Ooh.
get spoiled. And then I watched it again after it aired legally so
Yeah.
that I could give it its views.
Aw,
Exactly.
good on you. When we were at this convention, I'm not going to say the series because then it spoils it for somebody else in chat.
I think I know what you're gonna say.
But a series got brought up in conversation in our room, and this is a series I've been wanting my friends to like get into. And Banani just goes, "Oh yeah, the girl who commits suicide."
Oh no, you spoiled it, Froggy.
But I didn't say the series, so that's
Yeah.
the thing.
Okay.
That's the thing, Banani. I'm being conscientious about it.
I don't know. I also just don't like when it comes to people watching things or whatever. I don't know. I don't have. How do I say this? If I want somebody to watch something, maybe I don't really care. I don't know. It's not so crucial to me, maybe, but that's just me.
But it is crucial to others.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But again, it's another thing that's been out for a very long time. And I feel like, I don't know, I'm kind of with the argument on the internet where if it's been out like X amount of years, oh well.
That's my opinion on it most of
Yeah.
the time, which is why I was like, I couldn't be salty about knowing the ending to Evangelion and stuff like that before I watched it because I waited years to watch it.
So
I feel bad that Alexa wanted me to watch Old Boy, but I already know the twist. She was like, "Well, there's no point now."
this is gonna sound funny, but I am of the mindset that if it's a wildly popular series, you don't have a right to complain if it gets spoiled to you. It's been out for a while.
Yeah.
So like Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones, bigger anime like I don't know, Attack on Titan when it eventually anime finishes, but people who read the manga still need to be careful. Um I don't know if nobody knows the ending to like Death Note at this point. Like,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Like, don't get me wrong, I
Yeah.
do feel
But
bad.
if it's like an obscure piece of media or like not as popular, I still think you need to like be like, hey, have you ever seen this series before I talk about it?
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't know. I do feel bad, but also I can't control it. Like, not in the way you think or the way you want, you know? Because I'm not gonna like, you know, it's hard to like walk around like, you know, in my life and be like, oh, I can't talk about anything because God knows if they've seen it or not. Like, I want to talk about things. Like, if I'm dressing up as a character and somebody asks who it is, like,
But
there's ways I'm gonna say
it just takes 5 seconds.
Well, then warn me next time. Like, tell me, oh, we're gonna
No, there was
no,
no
listen, listen to me,
time.
listen to me, listen to what I'm gonna say. If we cosplay something that you want your friends to look at or whatever that they've never seen, and we're literally cosplaying it in front of them, you do have to tell me, okay? That's what I'm saying. We are literally dressing up as the characters of a book they've never read, and they're asking us, "Who are you?" Like, you know, like I do need that warning, is what I'm saying. Because how am I
But
supposed to
no,
know?
shouldn't that be the warning? Shouldn't that be the warning when they say, who are you? Meaning they've never seen
Well,
it?
because I'm not gonna think to myself like, "Oh no, they've never seen it. I can't say anything." Like that's not the first thought that comes into my mind. I inform people when they ask me questions. I can't help it. Like, you know what I
That's
mean?
the
Like there's
that's
a
the
call
first
and
thought that comes into
response.
my mind if I'm
I'm
trying to if I want them to consume the media.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna politely request we stop. I'm getting triggered.
Uh-oh.
I'm getting triggered.
I don't know. I'm just saying, like, just let me know next time we're cosplaying something that your friends haven't seen. Like, tell me in the beginning, you know? Oh. And also, we weren't supposed to say soda, and that time is over. What is the poll?
Really? When was that?
I did it a few minutes ago. What is the poll? I missed the poll.
New
Is
poll is
Banani in the wrong?
Shinobi.
Wait, who's in the wrong?
Shinobi put a poll up asking if you're in the wrong in
I'm
the
okay
case
with being
of
in the wrong.
spoilers.
I don't know what the last one means. The fitness gram.
The
The
fitness.
fitness gram pacer test?
I don't know what that is.
Oh my god, you're lucky you don't know what that is.
Oh boy.
The fitness gram pacer test. First was a meme. But before that, it was something that every kid in gym class had to do.
Mhm.
They stopped doing it. I don't remember when they stopped doing it, but when I was in school, they had to do that. Where they make you like do a certain amount of like physical tasks to measure your pacing, which is why it's called the pacer test.
Oh, so not like the fitness test, but something else?
It is the fitness test basically, but it was like they made you like stretch, they made you like weigh your BMI and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's the fitness gram pacer test.
What?
Oh
So wait, what's the context of it being in this poll?
It was a meme, so I guess that's why they brought it in.
Oh my gosh.
Let me see. Is that literally an option? The fitness gram, it probably says the whole fucking thing, but it's cut off. But yeah, because the meme was to the whole announcement of what the fitness gram pacer test is. It's said in a very monotone, like, announcer voice. And that specific clip became a meme. I do not know why. But it was like the fitness gram pacer test. I don't know the whole spiel, but yeah.
Oh, so it's like the way it's talked about is the meme.
Yes.
I see. How weird.
Yeah, it was surreal. I was like, I wish I could never hear about the fitness gram pacer test again.
Huh?
It sounds like a tongue twister.
It kind of is.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
I feel like I should be giving her some underwear or something. This little fairy. Oh, polls don't allow me to say swears, so I did the next best thing.
Which was meme.
Which was me. I see. Oh my.
This is a sexy little fairy.
Yeah, I'm like, I feel like part of me is like, it's not safe for work, where the other part of me is like, it's not really not safe for work. Not, you know?
I'm sorry, Hugo. I would call yours sexy, but that would be problematic.
Yeah, that would be a little problematic to say about a 15-year-old. I think she's 15 now.
Well, this is also the
So
shapeshifter.
I actually don't. Yeah, I don't know how old the shapeshifter is. But they're in the form of a 15-year-old girl. So
Still makes it wrong.
yeah.
All right, let's see.
Sexy.
You know, sexy. Ah. But anyway, I'm not going to talk about Star Versus anymore.
Stop.
I can't.
No, just stop.
I can't do it because you're here.
No, I mean, like, you keep bringing it back to the topic of spoiling.
I'm not bringing it back, so I'm saying I won't talk about it if you
That's
don't want to
awesome.
hear
No,
about it.
okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Last thing that's said. Awesome.
About Star Versus.
About anything regarding the spoiling topic.
I didn't say anything about spoiling. Did I say anything about spoiling? No.
You are now.
I don't know what you're talking about, Froggy.
Oh my god. Stop with your hee-hees. You heed your last haw.
It's my stream, and I'll do what I want.
I feel like this is like as if what if Luz was an Amogus?
Amogus. Oh, like the imposter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. Like the.
Good night, mysterious mix.
Good night. Good night. Good night.
We saw a girl at the convention who was like by herself, and
Oh.
it was kind of sad. But
Where was this?
outside the elevators.
Oh yeah.
She was like
so
kicked out of
odd.
her room or something. She was like sitting in front of the elevators for hours, just like
We literally walked up and
styling
down
a
the
wig.
elevator like 3 or 4 times.
Oof.
For hours. She was there for like upwards of like 3 to 4 hours.
Talking to a friend on the phone at first.
Talking to a friend on the phone on speaker so everyone coming in and out of the elevators could hear her. And she was just styling this wig for like 3 to 4 hours. But she was like in her own little world. And at one point, I'm talking to Banani and I bring up Among Us because I saw something. And then the girl, keep in mind, this is like a quiet hallway because this is where our rooms are.
And people are just coming and going like in very sporadically.
So the girl listening to our conversation instinctually says Among Us. And then she apologizes to her friend on the phone saying, sorry, I just heard something and I had to say it or
like
whatever.
people in the hallway said Amogus.
Banani tries to engage her in a quick conversation, but now the girl has like completely tuned out.
Yeah.
It was just a very weird
that is strange
mindset.
Yeah, I don't know what to take because I've never seen someone do that at a convention before. There was one person in the hallway, poor kid. I don't know what was going on in the room. I don't know if that was related, but 2 different times walking down that hallway, I think 2 different days, apparently it was the same person crying to somebody outside of their hotel room.
They kept crying.
And I was like, how is it? Like, I felt so bad. I'm like, this is supposed to be a fun con. Why are you crying?
Banana, I wanted to make a joke.
Yeah?
They kept crying. Mad annoying.
No! No! I remember
honestly that stuff like that is part of why like Alexa doesn't like going to Katsu anymore because it can be very stressful and it can bring out the worst in people if your whole room is stressed out and it causes drama. So that's probably what that person was dealing with, honestly.
The last day people were very rude. It was very
because they were all tired. It's hard to get food.
They were so snippy.
Like one person I can understand why they'd be pissy. The other person, no. Like so the artist alley, like I said before, was so crowded and cramped because it was just so teensy and there were so many booths that I guess there was a never mentioned snake on the floor the way you're supposed to walk through the artist alley, but nobody talks about that. Like nobody's really directing you, and people are gonna go back and forth through the booths, go back to places they wanted to look at, but no, apparently there was an unspoken, but I can understand why someone would think this, unspoken rule to just go through the aisles as if you're a snake, one direction, because it was so crowded.
No, I
But
mean
that's
I
the
get
thing.
that, but like no one's gonna do that.
Nobody's doing that. And I'm telling, like, I'm talking to Froggy going through a line. We're looking for a booth, or we're going through it just to like look around. And I tell Froggy, it's like, oh, it's so, like, I say something along the lines of like, oh, it's so crowded, or it's so busy. And this random person just yells at me while going the opposite direction. It's like, yeah, because you're going the wrong way.
Yeah, it was like really, really
Whoa.
weird.
It was just very out of nowhere.
Take it easy.
And like, also, like, you don't have to
Also,
do that.
weebs don't have manners.
You don't. And then also
That's what it is.
on top of this, I go to a booth and I'm waiting for my turn to be able to purchase something from this person. I already know what I want, and this person dressed up as like a, I don't want to say what they're dressed up as. I don't know if they'd ever listen, but God, no, you never know, right?
Yeah, I get
Yeah.
you.
So like this person is like asking to see a sold out peaker sticker like for your car.
Yeah.
And also, I know it's like 10:54, so I'm just gonna finish up what I have here, and then we'll go through what we've drawn tonight. Um,
Yeah.
so this person has like they're looking at this sold out peaker sticker because I guess they're gonna purchase it online, and they're trying to reach it, and they're very short, and they very loudly and very like just abrasively go, and of course nobody is helping me, and they're trying to like reach for the sticker to like pull off the sold out thing to look at it, and I'm like, and I say, what did I say to them? I'm sitting right next to them, and I'm tall, right, so I can reach it. And I say something like, I don't like, I say something like, oh, I'm sorry, like, what do you need help with? I don't know what you want. You can argue it was obvious, but I'm also like, if you're not going to ask a stranger, how am I supposed to help you?
Yeah,
I don't.
literally, it's like this is why I say weebs don't have manners.
And after that,
They don't.
exactly. And after that, after I help them look underneath it, and they decide yes, they want to buy it, um, they then just spend so they drag out purchasing whatever the hell they were like the sticker they were purchasing. And I'm just like, wait, I'm not even the next person in line. There's someone else like nearby who I acknowledge was waiting longer than I was. So when they pop up after the person comes by, I'm not even angry.
Yeah.
I'm like, you were there first. I know. I'm just in a different spot. So like it's just so, the last day everybody was so moody, and I'm just
So
like,
mean.
yeah.
It tracks because it's what it is it's so hard to get food at Katsu.
Oh, and now they have the one
Yes.
food thing now. It's one part of
Yep.
like, yeah, and the food's like okay at best.
Yeah. And on top of that, a lot of people party late,
Yep.
which can keep the adjacent rooms awake,
Mm.
and they don't sleep. So it's a lot of that.
Ugh, it was wild. I mean, for me, I personally felt like I had a very calm Katsu compared to last year. I still went to like one of the raves, had a good time. We didn't stay the whole time, but we stayed long enough. Like my body was shot. And
Valid.
yeah. But like I had a really good chill time. I didn't drink a lot. Like I didn't go to our friend's party room at all. And we just didn't have time. But I don't know, I feel bad. I wish other people had a decent time like I did.
Yeah, that's like again, that's why Alexa will not go back to Katsu because that's the type like that
Hmm.
crankiness is what she dealt with the last like 2 times she went,
I see. Yeah, I can understand that.
and that was with like people she was with.
Yeah. Oh
So
gosh.
yeah,
I'm gonna really quick read a highlighted message. Hecklejack says I designed her, the character I drew just now, for a T-rated video game. She is in her early 20s and is sassy. I really wanted to make her thick, as they say. So I used a reference. Felt way more satisfying to finish than needed to be. I can understand that. Shinobi said Among Us. And Shinobi says Banani on the gaslight gatekeep girl piss era. I'll take it. Oh my god. Hugo, how are you feeling about your little shapeshifter there?
I am pleased with it.
All right. If anybody has any ideas of anyone to raid, speak it now. Because
Or
after
forever hold your piss.
or forever hold your piss, piss, what is it? Piss era. Um what was it again? Hold on, I want to get to it. Yeah, girl piss.
Yes.
So we drew tonight. Like I thought we would only get through a few. I managed to sneak in an extra. We drew Hecklejack's OC. Sorry, I'm pulling him up right now. I should just do it on my. What am I doing? I'm pulling up on my iPad. The Dark Fairy Princess apologies if I mispronounced anything. Zelia Nightgloom. I colored it in a little lighter than your reference just so we could see the colors a little bit more. I know I drew her teensy, but she has this tiny fairy, so it works. And Hugo drew Dan Cruz's OC named Fleur. And then I'm going to save before we do anything else. So file, save. Hugo, if you could go to the previous one.
Yep.
There we go.
Forgot to put a check mark on the last one.
Oh, yeah, no, I think I forgot to put one too, so I will remember.
I'm gonna do that right now.
I did Bits OC. Hold on, scroll into it. Where'd you go? Okay, wait, hold on. Oh, there it is. Bergamot or Bergie. And Hugo drew. Sorry, I'm like scrolling up and down through this thing. I just saw him.
Alan Luminos
By Mysterious Phoenix. And I think I screen grabbed that, so we should be good. And then I drew the Cruz's Sophia. And I think Hugo, this one was Alistair Booker. That was Snakes.
Yes.
Hold on, I'm gonna file save.
I love her dress.
You know what's funny? She actually has a similar color to a Fox Girl OC that I have, so it makes me feel very nostalgic. I also finally drew Kinsey. We're gonna save that. I don't know, I'm kind of, the more I look at it, the more I'm okay with the head shape, but I could have done a little bit of a better job.
I think it looks fine.
Yeah. And then
Yeah, you got more done than I did.
I managed to like throw in an extra, and then I did Hugo's OC for a warm up. And their name is, hold on, I'm scrolling.
I think it's just me.
It's Hugo's
It's like
self-insert.
My witch Sona.
Oh, I guess you didn't put a name. It's Hugo. I
Yeah,
drew
it's
Hugo.
just me. This is.
I hope that I got very. I never do like crazy angles. So.
No, it looks really good. I like it.
Okay, I'm glad.
I like that you even gave like the hair is like moving with like a headbang, which is great.
Yeah, I was thinking of was it Eddie from Stranger Things too?
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. Ooh, and also, okay, so we've had sorry, I'm looking at the chat. Suggestion to raid Harwick. Onion Circus is here. Hello, hello. Wasn't it Orion Circus before, or am I like having Berenstein Bear syndrome?
No, we called them that.
Oh no, it literally looks. Oh, I'm confused now. Whatever. Anyway, it says, well, if it isn't the icy furry herself in her icy machine kingdom.
I know
like
it was Orion.
See?
Preparing
Now
to
it's
declare
Onion
war on
Circus.
pineapple on pizza.
I love
I have
pineapple on
embraced
pizza.
the onion. That's funny.
Yeah. And also, looks like Aaron, kind of interesting. Embrace the onion. Let's see. So I do see Harwick is streaming because I did end up following them after one of the raids. They're playing The Forest. We have Galatita who does pixel art, drawing art. Syken playing Rumbleverse. We have Matt playing Monster Hunter Rise. And my friend Hyris playing Valheim. So, oh, that's such a fun emote. Oh, I have one of those things where like now I'm like too many options, so I don't know who to choose.
Oh no.
Hold on. Can I do, if you guys can bear with me for a second? What is it called? Like a spin decider thingy?
Yeah.
Like a roulette.
Roulette. That's the word that I can't figure out. Thank you, Hugo. Okay, we're gonna. This takes an extra minute, so if you guys can just bear with me for a second. We got Harwick. We got Matt. I'm not even gonna put his username. Just like Matt. We have Gala. We have Iris. We have Psyken. Am I missing anybody? No, I think that's everybody. Oh, put it in there. Oh, it wrote it in as layman.
I like Psyken.
Psyken. All right, let's spin it. Let's see what we get. I hope I did this right, and I hope I included everybody. I think I did. Yeah. Who's gonna get lucky?
Everybody's here.
Matt won.
Nice.
I feel like, no, I guess we didn't rate. Well, yeah, I think we didn't raid Matt recently. Maybe? I don't know. I'm gonna go with the randomly selected roulette choice of Matt. So, Prolix. I like doing the roulette method. That makes me feel a little better. All right, the raid has been created. All right, give it a minute. It's loading. It's loading.
It's doing it.
Raid now.
Doing it.
And I'm gonna put us
And we're
on
off.